recording, streaming. Make sure this actually worked. Mute myself. Actually worked. Three devs plus Winona plus encounters. Send this to Eric. First, Toaster, I think this is the first. You really don't want to plan this sand double. Best of luck with it. That fight was crazy. I was really happy with my line for it, but man, I see why that was like one of the run killers. You may notice in the background this Clodsire versus Regieleki matchup. I don't know if you saw V-Stripes almost lose a run to Regieleki. Or not lose a run, but like almost lose a Mon to Regieleki when he went to kill it. Michael and I were kind of freaking out, but it made me paranoid. So we were level checking this Clodsire can get there. We have a little bit of time before we're going to be killing a Regieleki, but hopefully we get there today. Just make sure. This is happy. That's happy. This is happy. Yeah, that's fine too. Alright, sweet. And I don't have any of my notes open. Should have left off with... yeah, our new Absol. Desert fight with Minior. Oh man, I can't believe you've managed to get as far as you have with the New Game Plus run, to be honest. Not because I don't think you're good at the game, but because I just can't fathom how you managed to find all these lines with like a second set of dominantly worse encounters. Like I can't even consider how the early game would have gone without Togekiss. Yeah, just weh. Not sure I'll do one of those, but it is really fun to watch. Okay, so the order sequencing here may be a little suboptimal, maybe a little unusual. I planned Winona first, because that's the next mandatory fight. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'll do all the devs. While I'm in Fortree, I can get my choice items, so I have options to go around otherwise. Hey, how's it going? And so then I planned all the dev fights. But I planned all the dev fights using my same level from like the box. Like I had just used the same box of mons to plan Winona and all three of the dev fights, so they were all level 68. And then I realized that Winona is a level gate. Whoops. So Winona would make everything 71 or gain XP to hit 69 or whatever. And I didn't want to recalc everything. So instead of doing Winona first, despite the fact that that's what I planned first, we're going to do all of the devs and then Winona. Isn't it midnight? Yep, I got a little bit of a PowerPoint to work on for work before bed, hopefully. So we're going to start this a little bit early today. So the plan is 3 devs, then I think I have like 7 or 8 encounters to do, and we'll go from there. Ooh, let's open the notes on this monitor. Notepad, why are you open over here? We don't want spoilers. These are just teams, so it's not a big deal, but... now are we opening on this monitor? Okay, great. Did you want the encounters for devs? Like, maybe, but they're all planned with the mons that I have now, and I don't think any of the lines are super suspicious, so we're gonna just leave it as is. The one that I planned first, the only one of the dev fights needs an item. I'm using a choice band against Cap. Cap is also going to have the first PP stall of the run, and also the first PP stall I've ever done, because I have no idea how I'm supposed to deal with the Charizard otherwise. I definitely want choice items for Winona. Oh, turns out, like, I at least don't feel the need for choice items for Winona. Like I said, I planned that first, so kind of forgot that I could get these ahead of time, and I don't want to just go back and replan the line if I already have something I'm happy with. So as long as we do Cap last, it's fine. We'll give Irv some time on the off chance Irv is randomly watching a stream on a Sunday. We'll delay Irv a little bit so that he can maybe watch himself. And I'll start with Rival X, I think. At least I think that's what his name was. He's in the Tate and Liza split somewhere. Trainer X, excuse me. This one. The Galvantula Sticky Web team. There we go. Alright, so for this one we want Floatzel. Is Floatzel in my party? Yeah, okay. I can't. You want to see that? This was the annoying one. Oh, the rival X was annoying for you. That's interesting. This one is, I think, the second most annoying. I thought Iriv would be worse than this one, but Iriv, I think my line is probably better for. This one, like, the Greninja, the same way that the Houndoom, like, technically can 1v1 my Dugong if he flinches, like, what is this, 7 times in a row? Or something, and there's just, that's like, kind of challenging to play around. I might be able to play around it, but it gets a little awkward. But other than that, I didn't think this was too bad. I planned my line, I saw that this had Sticky Web, and I just planned my line around not letting this get Sticky Web up. So I didn't have to think about it when I was looking at the rest of the calcs, because I figured I'd fuck it up if, like, if this did get Sticky Webs off, and I was doing the rest of my calcs, like checking speed stats and whatnot, I would forget and something would die. So instead, we're taking the approach of just not letting him get Sticky Webs. Floatzel. Ira is one of the most free fight. Really? I didn't find it that that free. I have kind of maybe not that spicy a cook. I don't know. I thought it was like not any crazy easier than any of the other ones. But maybe there's some wild tech. I thought Cap looked like the easiest one. It just looked really boring. Because like you can PP stall literally half of Cap's team. So like this, you just flip between Togekiss and Ceruledge, and it can't deal damage to you. Conkeldurr, you can PP stall it out of Thunder Punch with a Volt Absorb, Jolteon, or Lantern, and then it can't do damage to you on your Ceruledge. And then Lantern can't do damage to Clodsire. Or if you're already packing your Volt Absorb, Jolteon over here, you have Water Absorb, Lantern, and then like you can PP stall Lantern, you can PP stall Conk, and you can PP stall Charizard. And that seemed horribly boring to me. I'm still going to stall the Charizard, but I thought Cap was the easiest. It just looked really boring. He didn't need to calc the grassy terrain. It was a choice, I'm sure. That was so funny, though. What was I getting? Oh, we're just putting this garbage back in the box. Golisopod. Just watch Muffins and Glacia. Muffins is doing E4? Oh, Muffins! Not my. I read Toaster reference Michael and I assumed that that was the thing. Okay, great. Not missing that or streaming on top of him. Slowbro. Classic case of there's a Darmanitan on the team, so Mega Slowbro is coming. I haven't used the Ceruledge very much, to be honest. I probably could have gotten more use out of it. I just haven't. It's never at like the top of my mind, but it's certainly the best thing I have to stall out a Charizard. While also providing a relevant threat to Celesteela that can come in on multiple Flash Cannon crits. Wordier and Dugong. Yeah, no Wurper either way. I respect the grass encounter. That's cool. What did you get as your grass encounter instead? Golisopod, Slowbro, Wordier, Dugong. Okay. There's also going to be a lot of hidden power tech today, so there's going to be a certain amount of running back and forth to Mauville. Floatzel's got to be hasty. Yeah, Muffins did. He took some PP stalls to the next level in the E4. Simisear needs Modest. I think it is. Oh no, it's Timid. Huh. This needs Modest. This needs Adamant. So Slowbro is fine. Wordier is fine. Dugong is fine. Okay. So just Simisear and Golisopod. First one was Fletchling. Okay, that's spicy. And this one was Ponyta. Okay, I used Ponyta reasonably often in my casual run, actually. I thought that, like, its ability was really cool. I like Fire Lash was really cool, like, main move through the mid-game. It gets so many access to so many moves at level 1. I really enjoyed Rapid Ash. It's so fast. I'm not sure how well it works in a Nuzlocke setting, but I was impressed in my casual run. I used it a lot more than I used regular Arcanine, which I just happened to run into a Growlithe at the beginning of the game. Although I did use Hisui and Arcanine more than either of them. I was a little disappointed to not get that in the Nuzlocke. That mon was awesome. Is this the one? Sorry, consulting notes for a second. Irv is the one that has weird. Okay. So Floatzel, we've got Fake Out, Aqua Jet, Wave Crash, Icy Wind. We are going to change this up. Flip Turn. I do not have Aqua Jet, and I have Hidden Power Bug. Don't think we're actually going to click Hidden Power Bug, but it keeps the Malamar from switching in, which it could otherwise. And Floatzel needs my Life Orb. It was really sweet to actually like have one of these big damage assist items. I'm pretty excited for all the choice items. I did forget I had the Life Orb until I was trying to get Floatzel to hit a range and struggling, and then remembered. Oh, he already has an Air Balloon, nice. This Simisear is going to end up needing some weird stuff. Or maybe not that weird. It also needs Hidden Power. Don't need Low Sweep. And we actually want Focus Blast. Focus Blast? We also aren't going to click Focus Blast, but it's here to stop some Hasbadon switches. I think Simisear is coming to 2 of these. Really sweet. Yeah, like, there's some mons, like Talonflame's Tailwind, Whimsicott, overall, that I feel would be very different without the hardcore rules. I think that's Simisear done. Golisopod needs an... I think it already has an Expert Belt. It needs Shadow Claw. I think that's... Yeah, there we go. It's nearby. Shadow Claw, First Impression, Liquidation, Leech Life. Okay. Also, like, we might actually click Shadow Claw on it. We might actually click Leech Life on it. There is a world. I don't think either are very likely. There would need to be some significant Hasbad oddsing, but I don't think they're impossible. 49. We're going the wrong way. Just have exclusively Spidops with Sticky Web. I'm sure there would be universal approval. Sucker Punch? Yeah. Slowbro, I have Flamethrower on still. Oh, maybe for potential Torterra bad oddsing. So I am bold. It's supposed to be own tempo, so I get Regenerator on Mega. Do have the Bronite. Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Slack Off Skull. Okay, I guess I just didn't need to change this. Yeah, I think a bunch of folks would. The possibility for broken shenanigans, I think, is pretty high. Wordier, I have a Citrus Berry. Wordier is also coming to 2 of these. I've been really happy with this encounter. I think there's some underrated mons in that encounter area, I think. Like, I know you can do a couple of stupid things with Spinda if that's your encounter. I've been really happy with Wordier. It doesn't come to a lot of fights, but it's been good where it does come. Like, Fur Coat on anything is really nice. But yeah, really impressed. This Wordier... Oh, right, this is the weird Wordier. We're gonna run Imprison Wordier. Yeah, see, there's another, like, just weird mon that has some fun, unique utility. We're looking for Shadow Ball and Play Rough. Shadow Ball's gotta be in the first 50, I think, right? Yeah, okay. Play Rough, I think, is right at the bottom. Yeah, I kind of do the same. There are a lot of repeat offenders. I have used... Okay, I say I have used. There was a little while that I had used every mon in my box. Camerupt hasn't actually killed anything yet. It should today. It got has bad odds on 3 times, so it had some attempts. This Whiskash, Tentacruel, Clawets are like recent encounters that haven't come to anything. This Indeedee hasn't come to anything. Is that it? I think everything else has been used for at least one, like, legitimate purpose. This doesn't exist. I've only used this Primarina once. It came to Flannery, and that's it. it's really odd. Yeah, I think Indeedee, Tentacruel, Whiskash, and Clawets are the 3 that I haven't used, or the 4 that I haven't used. They're all very recent, though. Play Rough, there we go. Water Bubble Whiskash. See, I checked out Water Bubble Whiskash for... What did I check it out for? I can't remember, truthfully. I think it might have been into Conch Elder on Cap. And I was horribly disappointed. Water Bubble. It's like not even a 2-shot. I guess it's a 2-shot when you're adamant? No, it's not even a guarantee. Like, I expected this to be, like, monster damage, and it's, like, pretty reasonable damage, because the stats are really bad, I guess, but... Like, anyway, I was a little disappointed. Maybe it'll get used for something at some point. I'm sure just being water ground will let it get in at some point. I wanted a Thunder Punch switch in that could do something for a while, and, like, it's just not that mon. You don't like it for the damage? That's what I figured. It's just the, Wait, Water Bubble also reduces damage? Is that it? Hold on. I just thought this was like a bad version of Huge Power. Oh, take half from fire moves. I see. So it can stand in front of fire types. There's that. Okay, I see the 10 to 12% fire punch. What if I give this anything else? Nice. All right. I was just reading this wrong. I never would have noticed that had you not mentioned that. Maybe he'll come to something. The Dugong needs Rest, Ice Beam, Scald, Signal Beam. Signal Beam is, yeah, okay. Don't need Ice Shard. Okay, so Floatzel, Life Orb, Hasty, Technician. Oh, right, we gotta go do our hidden powers. This one needs Bug, this one needs Ground? Yeah. And that's it. I don't have hidden power in every fight. It's either in 2 of the 4 or 3 of the 4. I'm pretty sure 5 of my Winona mons have hidden power. Water Bubble Jellicent. I love Jellicent. That mon would be cool to use. I'm not sure what it's competing with at its encounter table. I'm not there yet, but that mon would be cool. So we're looking for HP Bug. Ooh, 30 speed. Let me make sure it can still outspeed Galvantula. Didn't notice that. It should. Should just be like 1 point. Rather than a tie. Floatzel. Hasty. 30. Yeah, it's fine, okay. This one needed ground. Alright, so resuming our check. Life Orb, Hasty, Technician, Fake Out, Flip Turn, Wave Crash, HP Bug, Focus Blast, Flamethrower, HP Ground, Yawn, with Modest Air Balloon, Expert Belt, Adamant, Shadow Claw, First Impression, Liquidation, Leech Life, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Slack Off, Scald, with Regenerator on Mega Bro, Bold, Citrus, Modest, Fur Coats, Play Rough, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Imprison. Rest, Ice Beam, Scald, Signal Beam, Ice Scales, Sassy. This needs a Chesto Berry. Alright, and then we're done. And actually, while I'm in here, I got like infinite PP maxes recently, I think? So while we have Slumber in the party, we'll check one on Slack Off. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think this should be good. We'll do another sheet check. This should be the homie with the Torterra, yeah. Okay, Life Orb, Hasty. This bug, okay, cash, yep. Ground, yeah, Flamethrower, Blasts. Billion Modest, yep. Red Adamants. Check for Suppression, Leech Life, Liquidation, yep. Pocky streamer here. Nice to see you, Michael. And nice to see you, Ghosty. You're just in time. You haven't missed any fights. The plan is to do all 3 dev fights, then Winona, then get a bunch of encounters. Let me finish the team checks. Then hang on. Tempo, Scald, Tempo, Citrus. God, I love this music so much. Fortree is just like the greatest town of all time. Ice Scales, Chesto. Alright. Ban Horrifying Purple. That's an interesting username. I thought it said Horrifying Penguin, and that would have been kind of more on brand. So some of the preps may look a little weird. I planned Winona before I planned the dev fights. And then I did all of the calcs for these without realizing that my level cap should have gone up. So I'm not going to use anything I get from the devs on Winona, because I planned Winona first. But we're going to do these while I'm level 68, because that is where I did all my calcs. We're also not going to get encounters before any of them, because I just did all of the preps. Sorry, I'm just uploading my save in my my other monitor. I did all my preps for all of them with this box, and it worked out fine. And there aren't any like guaranteed encounters or anything, so I didn't want to do like just Winona and then have to stop stream again, and then re-prep everything else on my own. I figured just do all the birds with one stone, you know? Floatzel. Heh, because it's Winona. All the birds, one stone. I don't think I'm clicking a rock type attack into into Winona, but we'll see. Slowbro. Wordeer. And Dugong. Let me just skim my fight notes. First, make sure this does outspeed. It does. Fantastic. My calcs... Oh, this is... Okay, there we go. Now, if we click through them a little bit, we should be okay. Level cap is 68. Nice. Oh, you did go for sushi. Yum. I'm officially unemployed as of Friday, and I think we're gonna go for a celebratory slash consolation sushi, probably. Or am I happy about it? Am I sad about it? Who knows? Just eat sushi, you know? I'll be happy with that. Okay. Alright, I think we are good to go. Yo, I was just about to have lunch on my Torterra's back. That sounds so comfy. Do you guys know, immediate tangent, the Destiny Deoxys movie? That's the Pokemon movie I think I've watched second most. That one and Pokemon 2000 with Lugia. Is this Metagross? This trainer and her Metagross in Destiny Deoxys. I wonder if we can find this scene. She likes to sit on the Metagross. And like on her laptop. There's at least one scene in the movie where she's doing that. Dang it, it's not real. I mean, we can see Munchlax riding the Metagross. I love this idea. And I also love this movie. If you haven't seen it, I mean, I liked it as a kid. No, it's not by choice, but I've known my contract's gonna be running out for a long time. This is not a surprise to me. Such is the nature of contract work. Stack attack, you'd be so high up, my cat would like that. Anyway, riding on a Torterra's back, eating lunch. Do you want to battle in the meantime? If you beat me, I'll give you the Mega Sense of the Grass Starters, Earthquake, and a Choice Band. Can we say no to this trainer? Oh my goodness, we actually can. Maybe it's because it's optional. I don't have work lined up for after this or anything, like I still have to go do the job hunt and whatnot, but... yeah, this isn't a surprise, at least. At least there's that. So like I said, I was worried when I started looking at this fight that sticky webs would go up, and then I would be like doing speed checks for KO thresholds and bad oddsing and stuff, and forget that sticky webs were up. So the very first thing that I planned was, let's just not have sticky webs go up. So this Galvantula sees that it one-shots me with Thunder. It's going to be trying to one-shot me with Thunder, so it won't be able to has bad odds out, and it's just going to die to fake out Wave Crash, and we won't have to deal with sticky webs. Make Twitch a thing, that's respectable. I'm definitely not doing that. Although it would be fun to hit 50 followers before I get to the E4, like at Christmas time, so people can redeem things for... I have no idea what. Some way to make it rain Fields or something. I think that would be funny. If it sees one hit KO, even if you're gonna kill it, it can't bad odds. I believe so. Yes. Let me go check. Make sure that I'm correct. That is, I think, how it works. As soon as it sees that it one shots you, it stays in to make you one shot it. Oh, I straight up lied. Current one can outspeed and KO in spite of bad matchup. And don't switch out if it can. So it can do this. It is not, however, faster. So I guess it can. It could have badsed out here, I suppose. It wouldn't have been the end of the world anyways, because then the Galvantula's out and sticky webs aren't up. I don't have a very difficult time switching into the Galvantula here. I think the Wordeer can come in on it and bait it to Bug Buzz. There was some line to get Simisear on it and take a hit. So I guess that's not the end of the world, but I definitely misread that function. Goodness. Glad that didn't happen. That would have been at least a minor roast. So we're gonna flip turn out here. This is either Seed Bomb or Earthquake. And the fact that I didn't know whether this would be Seed Bomb or Earthquake, or couldn't know by having Floatzelin on the Galvantula, meant that I had to spend way longer on this chunk of the fight than I would have liked. So the only thing that is kind of bad is if it's exactly crit Seed Bomb. Earthquake is fine, regular Seed Bomb is fine. Crit Seed Bomb is even fine if he doesn't has bad odds. What we would prefer not to see is crit Seed Bomb into has bad odds. This mon is really difficult to one-shot. Oh, we see Earthquake, we're totally fine. This mon's really difficult to one-shot. This is the first time I've really missed Corviknight. So Corviknight is in my box, but it is unfortunately deceased. And it 1v1s this all day long, without having to think about it. Whereas now, I don't have anything that can easily 1v1 this. So we're sitting here with an air balloon Simisear so that it can always come in safely. Mineral is 80% on Flamethrower, which after Life Orb flip turn, always one-shots. So this Torterra can bad odds out here, but now that, like, now I can take another crit Seed Bomb later in the fight if I need to, on Simisear, and it's not an issue. Okay, just stays in. As long as we dodged specifically the first one, no worries. This Torterra was the scariest thing on this team for me. Volcanion with Shucka, that's interesting. So this is a really funny calc. I'll just leave it up here. We can see the huge amount of DPS that this Greninja can put through on the impenetrable Dugong. I say that, I can still get flinched into oblivion. You're never safe from getting flinched into oblivion. But we can afford a lot of flinches. He missed one. High roll or low roll? Looks like pretty much exactly split the difference in the rolls. Oh, no flinch yet. High roll? Nice. Okay, we don't need to worry about it. Well, that was some easily dodged flinches. I think we could have taken another 5 or so. I probably would have started resting at about a third, but yeah, this should have been super safe. I could tank, I think 6 flinches in a row, and it still would have been okay. Much safer than Houndoom, which was like 3. Okay, so Darmanitan. That's a Darmanitan, and I have a box with a Slowbro in it. So there's only one option. That not being Flare Blitz is kind of convenient. We're just going to Mega and slack off. That's fine. Now that we're Mega, we can tank 2 high roll crits back to back, and we can just always come in when Darmanitan comes back. We ain't worried at all. As soon as your Slowbro Megas and you dodge high roll crit Flare Blitz into high roll crit Flare Blitz, you're pretty much good to go as long as you got slack offs. Glad I PP maxed it if there's going to be some bad oddsing. So this Malamar, I'm not sure what it's going to click. It might be Dark Move into Slowbro rather than Superpower. Maybe it's just always Superpower because it's got that thing that'll buff its stats, Contrary. I didn't really care. The plan for Malamar is to just always go into Galissapod and First Impression kill it. Which does, like, this is obviously quad weak to First Impression. This kills through, like, I think +3 defense? Let's go consult that calc. Now I'm kind of curious. Like, it could Superpower for days. It's a roll to kill through +3 defense. So, it's not a very close matchup. This is obviously super slanted in our Galissapod's favor. Is Floatzel being considered for E4? I don't think so, because I know other people want to bring it who are going to be going before me. There are 4 Mons. Or sorry, 4 Mons. You guys are all Mons. There are 4 people who are doing E4 runs before I am, and I'm trying to go for as many uniques as possible. So unless it turns out that I absolutely need a Floatzel, if anybody else brings a Floatzel, I will not be bringing a Floatzel. Specs Bug HP Spiritomb. We have HP Bug on the Floatzel currently, which was for this Malamar if it came up. Galissapod just a little safer, you know? We are always going to click Slack Off on this after the switch in, just so that we're super insulated from crits. And then we'll just Scald. I guess he's fishing for flinches rather than going for the damage. That makes sense. We're not really bothered. What's left? Oh, Mimikyu! Right! I forgot about this. This is where the Word Ear is going to come in clutch. I think this probably Swords Dances on Slowbro. Yeah. We can tank any +2 play rough, and then we will never need to tank anything else. Okay, he just goes for Swords Dance. In case anybody is not familiar with Imprison, it means that The Mimikyu can't use any moves that my Wordeer knows. And the only thing it can attack me with is Play Rough. So the Mimikyu can't actually click anything other than Swords Dance now. Get countered. I'm glad I did this one when I was more awake today. This is the first fight I planned today, and I don't think I would have seen this had I been sleepier. Alright, there's Trainer X. Spoil the appetite. Ah, dang it. Lunch on the Tartara. Unfortunately, I have no mons that are going to get Mega Stones from anybody in this room, but the choice items will still be good. And I do love their follower sprites. Earthquake's super nice. Again, I'm not going to be using Earthquake in anything here either, but nice to have. They give you Earthquake and then immediately grassy terrain. Carried me through many a Pearl run back in the day. It should game be a bit more challenging, unless you use Terra because he's the GOAT, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I'm sure he is the GOAT. What could be better than a picnic on his back? Maybe a Starly in the tree. How do you like the Mega Sprite? Designed it myself. Oh man, I do. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Mad appreciation to anybody who helped with the development. Alright, there's Rival X done. Let's grab this and put it in my archive. Next one I had lined up was Iriv, so we will go do that. Gee, I wonder who has the Empoleon. Yeah, I wonder. Isn't the follower sprite for it awesome though? Oh, especially I don't know. I think he just looks chunky in exactly the right way. I think Iriv is gonna miss his own boss battle, which is a little unfortunate, but what can you do? Where is my Iriv team? This is also a Simisear squad. With some weird tech that I'll probably have to explain. I'll explain it when we get into the fight, or maybe when I'm actually preparing it. This is also Mega Kingler's first appearance, and Decidueye's first appearance. Kind of hype. I think Slowbro is staying in the party. Slowbro is here for insurance. He's an insurance Slowbro rather than anything else. Mudsdale. Here. Where is Lantern? Somewhere in this box. There we go. Can we try and gaslight everything? That would be very, very funny, actually. Found the lead for the sand level. I just went to check the Discord. That sounds amazing, Toaster. I'm excited already. Simisear doesn't actually need an item for this fight, and when things don't need items, we give them citrus berries. Kingler needs a Kinglerite. Also, my wife is going to be chatting in the background with her sister playing Final Fantasy again, in case anybody hears background noise. Kinglerites. Decidueye has black glasses. He looks like he'd wear glasses a little bit, right? They're kind of already on his fur. Fur? Feathers? Probably feathers. Lantern is on a citrus. I think it may currently have a magnet. Mudsdale is on a Persim. Oh man, that's right next to citrus. That's great. Slowbro is not a Mega in this one, so we're going to give it a citrus, and also change its ability back to Regenerator. What am I doing? I'm looking for the patch? Yeah, great. Okay, Simisear we're giving Scorching... Where is that in the TM list? 102. You gave it the black belt, not glasses. Oh man, thank you for catching that. Scorching Sands instead of... So we're gonna get rid of Focus Blast and put on Hidden Power Fighting, and I just need you to trust me. I'll explain in a minute. Black glasses. Excellent catch. Let's put Dark Mode back up. Focus Blast can miss. I'm actually not going to be clicking either button. It also learns Aura Sphere, which is strictly better than HP Fighting in terms of damage. We're trying to. There's a very specific bait we want to bait, and I will elaborate into why when I'm done with the fight preps, so I don't get myself too distracted. Kingler needs Liquidation. Yeah, it's absolutely baiting the AI. 120. Just put on the dark mode, and now we're back to white blasting everything. Aquajet, Flip Turn, Tantrum, Liquidation. Alright, Mono Water is fine then, I guess. Decidueye has... I love how many moves this thing learns. Like, it's got coverage for almost everything, and it's kind of awesome. So this particular occasion, we're gonna go with 1,000 Arrows. Don't need Tackle. We're gonna keep Spirit Shackle and Sucker Punch, and then teach it Steel Wing, because it also gets Steel coverage for some reason. Really, really sweet moveset on this one. No grass type moves, bizarrely. It learns Hisuian's signature move. What is Hisuian's signature move? I did not ever play those games. Lantern is probably the same Lantern thing it always is. Thunderwave, Volt Switch Scald. Yep. Mudsdale, Superpower, Slack Off. Oh, this one's Heavy Slam back. Oh, 1,000 Airs. I thought that was Zygarde's signature move. I did play the Zygarde games. I'm pretty sure they were introduced with Zygarde. And then the Slowbro, we're gonna just toss Psychic on it instead of Flamethrower. We're not really expecting to use the Slowbro here. It's here as a backup mon that's really thick. And so just like generic coverage is, I think, gonna be best. Triple Arrow is Hisuian's signature move. Triple Arrow Smogon. Oh, this is a pretty legit move. That's cool. Oh my god. look at that. This is the ultimate dice roll move. Wow. Our natures are definitely going to be wrong. I haven't used Decidueye, so I think it has something random. And it needs Adamant. Dire Claw, yeah, Dire Claw. I'm familiar with Dire Claw because it needed to be, like, the Sleep Claws needed to be aware of it. Also, just a complete disaster of a move. We're gonna go do HP fighting before I forget. Okay, so I'm not gonna keep teasing. The reason we want HP fighting specifically, actually shit. I don't remember the name of the big monkey who plays the drums. Can we just look for Iriv? Rillaboom. There we go. We go Simisear. So the plan is we're gonna one-shot this with Simisear, and then I want to bait in Tyranitar. So this mon does sort of, if you don't bait in the Tyranitar because you're showing that you kill it with Aura Sphere or Focus Blast, I think you end up getting Alakazam, and this is way harder to deal with because I'm not sure if this clicks Psychic or Focus Blast, and I don't have anything that can easily switch into both. So baiting Tyranitar makes the whole rest of the fight line go much, much better. We have a cool way of killing this Alakazam. But how do you bait Tyranitar? Right? I just slap Aura Sphere on here. So the goal is, I need the Tyranitar to not, I need this to not Hasbat odds out. So Simisear already shows enough damage on everything else that the Rillaboom shouldn't has bad odds. I don't think. Let's just look at, yeah, it gets 2-shot by even Flamethrower. So all we need to do is not have it switch into Tyranitar. So initially I was thinking, oh, this is perfect. I'll just keep Focus Blast on it. Because Focus Blast shows T-Tar gets 2-hit KO'd. Oh, we Focus Blast down here. Perfect, it'll never switch in on that. And then I thought about it for a little bit longer, right? Because it's not only that I want to has bad odds this. That was the first thing I checked. The second thing I checked was, can this come in afterwards? And it actually can't. Because the sand is only up when T-Tar is on the battlefield. So, when T-Tar is not on the battlefield, and it does not have sand up, this matchup is far less T-Tar favoring. Especially given that I outspeed it. So, Hidden Power fighting. Shows the AI, this is ground. Fighting. Shows the AI that it shouldn't be able to come in, because this doesn't 2-hit KO, which means it will not see Choppleberry. Because the AI only ignores berries in those situations, this should mean that it can't bad odds into T-Tar, I think. And also that it goes into the T-Tar after we kill the Rillaboom. I think. We'll test this theory in a minute, because the T-Tar isn't seeing grassy terrain. Or it is seeing grassy terrain, but it's not seeing Sandstream. And it's not seeing Choppleberry if my damage... It only sees Choppleberry if my damage is super low, otherwise it ignores it. Ugh, big mess. But we're going to try HP fighting. My notes say this is the case, and I'm going to trust past Baki. That he's hopefully correct. And then Scorching Sands was for the Ampharos, I think. Okay, so team check. Modest, Citrus. She fighting, Flamethrower, Yawn, Scorching. Tantrum Jet, Liquidation. Really excited for Mega King there. Black Glasses, not Black Belt. Adamant. Oh, this one's Tinted Lens. Arrow, Stealing, Spear Check, Suck Punch. Robotic Charge, T-Wave. Yep. Ooh. Is this supposed to be Water Absorb? Yeah, that's an Empoleon. It's supposed to be Water Absorb. This is my Empoleon answer. The damage is really impressively 0. Mudsdale. Striker, Adamant Persim, High Horsepower, and Slowbro just vibing with Regenerator. Okay, so I don't think Tinted Lens is going to matter for this fight, but I'm going to take the opportunity while it's in my party to just make a Tinted Lens now, because I don't see any reason for Overgrow. And this will just make my future calcs a little clearer. I won't need Tinted Lens here, but what's Yawn for? Oh, Yawn is because I can't relearn it. So if we look at Simisear in the decks, Yawn was inherited from my Pansear days, and if I overwrite it, I can't get it back. It's like the only utility move that this thing is likely to ever click, so I just hang on to it unless I ever need to overwrite it. Exactly, Togekiss Syndrome. Togekiss has Wish and Encore, and it might actually use both in the Cap fight. We'll see. Alright. I have already done my satisfaction. Scrolls to my satisfaction. And we're back to Simisear. Alright, hopefully I'm right about whatever I was thinking with HP fighting earlier. First, oh dude! You are perfectly in time for the Iroh fight. I'm the creator of this hack. I like that it's hi there, Pocky. Like, you actually speak directly to me. It's great. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I'm having a blast. I'd like to offer my sincere appreciation to you for playing this game. You're more than welcome. It's a lot of fun to make, and I hope I succeeded in making it very challenging, but not unbeatable. I hope it's beatable. Now to business. I got a team of my favorite Pokemon here. You spelled favorite incorrectly. And I'm ready to battle. Actually, I should maybe pull that up. Hold on. I submitted a pull request to expansion for April Fool's Day this year. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this guy right here, and I think your repository must have missed it. This apply reciprocal linguistic tariffs. Please ignore the fact that it's 12,000 lines of code. This was fixing all of the spelling mistakes in the repository that I could find easily. This would have fixed your favorite misspelling. So consider pulling this if need be. If you win, I'll give you the Mega Stones for Water Starters and Polion's second Mega Form. TM for Substitute, Broken Move, Violent, unfortunately illegal, and Scarf, which is why we're here. Those are words are worth it to you, and say the word and we can battle. What do you say? Can you say no to Iriv? You can. Okay, we're so ready to go. I don't think I imported my save. Did I save? Let's see if I save. Let's grab an import and see if this is up to date. It is up to date. Awesome. Phew. Simisir. King. Nope, that's a Camerupt. Lol Camerupt. It is coming to Winona. I promise. Decidueye. Lantern. Let's say I never spell this mon's name correctly. Ever. I'm like, it's the one that isn't the real Lantern. So it's the one with and then it's 50-50. Like, I has bad odds my Lantern spellings. Because I learned that this mon's name before I learned what a Lantern was, I think. So, like, it's the one that's not the real spelling of Lantern. It's always been meaningless because this is the real spelling of Lantern to me. I think. I fuck it up regularly. Slubro. Pokemon Trainer Ira. Alright, let's go. You don't save Megas? Not separately, usually. I just do the form change. I do if I'm doing a lot of calcs, but... The HP Fighting Tech, instead of Aura Sphere and instead of Focus Blast, pays off. We do not have bad odds here, and this should be Tyranitar because it's... HP Fighting does so little damage. It does exactly the right amount of damage to keep it from bad oddsing, and exactly the wrong amount of damage such that Tyranitar thinks it can come in now, which is perfect. So we're going to go Kingler. I think this is... Rock Slide? I guess it could be either Rock Slide or High Horsepower. We don't actually care on this Kingler. Kingler can't get crit in regular form, so it can come in for free. Take less than half, and we're going to one-shot it with Liquidation. Or I guess I do save Megas and then they get deleted every time I import my new squad. So let's go Mega Kingler with Tough Claws. Look at that liquidation damage. Just beautiful. It does so much damage that he can't bad odds out into anything else, and Stomping Tantrum is specifically so he can't bad odds into Empoleon. And this should bait Alakazam to try to Focus Blast me. That is the only outspeed and one-shot on the entire team. Perfect. And on Focus Blast, we do have a Ghost type. Now, there's something really, really clutch to know about here, which is the order in which Grassy Terrain and Sandstorm occurs. So I asked Alex this earlier today, because he's done like all of the end turn effect programming. And he was like, do you mean in 1.12 or in earlier versions of expansion? And I was like, oh fuck, has it changed? And he was like, well yeah, I fixed it now. Like the order should be Sandstorm then Grassy Terrain, but I don't know what it would have been on older versions. So he pointed out where it was to me in the code, and it's been refactored hugely recently, so all of that is moved. Except our homie Toaster, you know what? We'll do this more professionally. We'll do a pop-out and just slide the video. Our homie Toaster, I went back looking through people's Hall of Fame videos to see if I could answer the question, what happens first?
Dead.
Let's mute.
This should be out.
So, in this, Toaster just kills this T-Tar. Watch really closely to the end turn effects, the order that they happen. So this Alakazam, net takes damage from Sandstorm at the end of turn, right? The Grassy Terrain tries to heal it first. There's nothing to heal. No, I fucked up the video's timing. The grassy terrain tries to heal it first. That doesn't work. And then it takes sandstorm damage. We'll do this. We'll show this one more time. Thank you to Toaster for getting exactly this permutation so that I could confirm this. There's the Zam. It's currently in. End of the turn. Takes sandstorm damage. And what that means is that this focus sash is really shit. If we can have Alakazam start its turn here, such that it takes a point of sand damage. So we know it's going to Focus Blast. We're going to go into our Decidueye on the Focus Blast. This Alakazam will then break its sash. And we are a Black Glasses Decidueye. Which means we're going to kill it with Sucker Punch. Super safe. No risk of Shadow Balls or any weirdness. Very exciting. I would say that I should expect Florges here. Nice. Because nothing has good matchups into this Decidueye now, and I think Florges has the most damage. Unfortunately for the Florges, this is still a Decidueye favoring matchup. We outspeed, we're going to two-shot with Stealing. We can only do this because the only reason we can tank a crit Moonblast here, we have enough HP because we didn't have to tank any hits with the Alakazam because Sandstorm broke the sash. So you get a really free Florges kill because Sandstorm cracked the sash for us. This has been fixed upstream on the off chance it's relevant to you, Irif. So it shouldn't be something you need to necessarily figure out how to fix. It should be just figuring out how to pull Alex's changes. I checked. This does still two-shot through Grassy Terrain healing. Grassy Terrain's only a 16th. Looks miserable. Shit. Ampharos. I think my notes say expect Empoleon here. This is not what I expected, but that's probably fine. Do I know what he's gonna click? Probably not. I'm at like half. 106. 52%. Can't be Aura Sphere. So Dragon Pulse, Signal Beam, probably one of these two. Probably not T-Bolt. What does this change? Does this change anything? No, I think I was expecting random move on Mudsdale anyways. Yeah, Decidueye is awesome. I'm only switching it out here because I'm scared of crit. Oh, it does try to T-Bolt. Maybe for the para. That's fine. So free Mudsdale and we kill with high horsepower. We have the Persim Berry, so this Signal Beam confusing. Mudsdale, first of all, never gets two-shot by crit. And also has the Persim Berry to be fine to do this. Gets rid of the Ampharos. I think there's just an Empoleon left if I'm not mistaken now. I expected those in the other order, but this is still fine. There he is. Alrighty. Hardest Lantern of my life. So we can get flinch hacked a little bit here from Iron Heads. This is why Slowbro is here. So on the off chance we start getting too many flinches, we're going to go Slowbro. Slowbro should be baiting Liquidations for the defense drop. And we can just heal up our Lantern, switching it back into a Liquidation. This matchup is like ridiculously Lantern slanted, even with the Emperor's presence and whatnot. Like Lantern isn't that defensive, but it just sits here. I'm actually going to T-Wave it first, though. Be max careful. And make sure every HP range can take a crit. So I was at 184. Crit Break does not kill. I think the fact that he didn't... He clicked liquidation into me the first time means that the Empoleon probably loses. Because I hit speed and he can't ever get a second attack off. Oh, it just gets parried. No slow bro necessary. The insurance slow bro does not have to come into work today. Alright, and there's Iriv. GG's, Iriv. Cool team, a lot of mons I really like. Swampert. Substitute can't use, but we do want that choice. This is a scarf, right? Awesome. I thought this fight was legit. I was really happy to find a line through it. Believe you can beat the game. Thank you for your faith. I appreciate it. Good luck, Pocky. Let's hope that continues. Okay, so this cat fight is the one that I was the least looking forward to. I still am probably the least looking forward to it. But it's not as bad as it looked to me initially. So for those of you who weren't here right at the beginning, the first plan that I had for Cap was you PP stall the Charizard, Togekiss Ceruledge, you PP stall the Conkeldurr, Volt Absorb Jolteon Ceruledge, you PP stall the Lantern, Volt Absorb Jolteon plus Water Absorb Lantern. That's not any fun, and I couldn't figure out a better way to deal with this Conkeldurr for a little while. This is my least favorite team in the entire game so far, because of how much it like really wants you to PP stall it. I am going to PP stall this Charizard. This is going to be the first PP stall of the run. It may or may not be the last. I have no better way of dealing with the Charizard. I tried. I tried so hard, I got so far, in the end it didn't even matter. But I did find ways that I shouldn't have to PP stall the Conkeldurr, and I shouldn't have to PP stall the Lantern. So that is at least something. It is only going to be one PP stall rather than 3. Got a little notebook to count. We don't actually need a notebook. This is the perfect baby's first PP stall. So what I'm going to be doing is like switching Flare Blitz Dragon Claw, right? So on the turn that he's out of either Flare Blitz and can't hit my Togekiss, or sorry, he's out of like Flare Blitz Earthquake, can't hit Togekiss. Sorry, he's out of Flare Blitz, can't hit Togekiss. On that turn, he'll click Dragon Dance. So we just watch for him to click Dragon Dance. Togekiss is always going to start in battle, so the first thing he's going to click is going to be Flare Blitz. So he's going to, when he runs out of it, I'll hard switch into Ceruledge, he'll Dragon Dance on what was my Togekiss, and we'll know that it's safe. So I don't actually have to count for the Charizard, which is really nice. Built-in quality of life feature that, like, it knew that you were going to have to PP stall it, so it just made it a little less crap. Kind of amusing. What am I bringing for this? Where is my cap? Notes. Ba, 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 da, ba, da. Kingler. Oh, we already have Kingler. Yeah, Mega Kingler gonna come to back-to-back fights. Ceruledge. It's not fun PP stalling unless you have a chance of miscounting by one and reading your entire E4. That's fair. I didn't have to on Flannery. We've put it off this long. I figured it would come up at some point in the run, and this is the point that it's going to come up. I spent like a non-zero amount of this week, probably 6 or 7 hours looking at Elite Four preps. Because if I don't start early, it's going to take me literally months to prep. There might be some PP stalling necessary on Sun Glacia. I think it looks to me like Sun Glacia is probably easier, but I think some PP stalling is going to be necessary. And Snow Glacia looks worse, but probably doesn't have PP stalling because things just kill me instead. Floatzel. Floatzel, I think, is just an insurance mod. I think this is a 4-mon fight. I can see being cool for that, yeah. I don't have a... what are they called? Paradoxmon yet? Not sure if I'm going to end up with one or what it would be, but Yeah, see, I'm not surprised. Sunglacia, I think that's part of why it is less scary. I need a Starmie. So rather than PP stalling this Lantern, I discovered that Clodsire doesn't need to PP stall it because it doesn't do damage to Clodsire. So this is the new plan for Lantern instead. Okay, Kingler for Cap. Oh, it's the exact same moveset. Still Adamant. That's really convenient. Saraledge, I need Shadow Claw on this. There's a possibility for some Hazbat oddsing in this fight. Pretty much none of it should matter if my notes are to be believed. And this was the last fight that I prepped, so I think that should be fine. Some of it's going to be allowed to happen. Togi needs a Sharp Beak. I did have Mega Mawile here for a little while, killing the Muck, but Mawile baits in Donphan, and then my switch into Donphan is Togekiss, and if Donphan then doesn't get flinched, it should knock off the Togekiss, and I need Sharp Beak to be able to one-shot Conkeldurr. So we switched the lead from Mawile to Kingler. Kingler does not bait Donphan, it obliterates Donphan. It should bait Conkeldurr, which makes the line around Togekiss and dodging knockoffs much smoother. Saraledge needs a Choice Band. With the Bibiri Berry. Clodsire, I think, is citrus. This Clodsire has been adamant citrus water absorb, I feel like, for the entire playthrough. It's really funny. Pretty much its moveset has never really changed either. He just knows exactly what he's about. Floatzel, my note says whatever, so probably fast Life Orb with some damaged moves is great. Starmie needs Psychic, Surf, Recover, Ice Beam. Because we're not giving it a Wide Lens and Hydro Pump will miss. You're giving it a Twisted Spoon. This is the backup plan. Just sort of a bit of a general backup plan, Mon, honestly. But it lets it one-shot Conkeldurr if I need to. Which I might, depending on bad oddsing. Starmie is a lot more likely to see use here than Floatzel. Totally on time. Heck yeah. You've missed X and Iriv. We've still got to do Cap and Winona, and then a pile of encounters. Ice Beam should be around here too, right? It's like 30-something? Oh no, it's like, is it 13? It is 13. Nice, we got there. Get rid of the, It's just a quality of life upgrade for future me doing calcs. Put the bigger move on it.
Let's see what they give us.
And we'll just go grab Surf. Probably not clicking Surf, but definitely not clicking Hydro Pump. Cap free. Cap might be the... Like, this was the one that I was the most dreading, because I thought initially it was going to be 3 PP stalls. I think with the 1 PP stall, it's probably the best of the 3. Harold, watch it. Tell me next time. That's how you know you're the E4. Like, you're there to win. You're not there necessarily to entertain. You're there to achieve victory. So this is Adamant, Shell Armor. This is done. Blitz, Bitterblade, Claw, Sneak, Flash Fire. This needs a Choice Band. Did I give a Choice Band to something else by accident? Oh crap. Where did I put my Choice Band? I have Banded Togekiss? Yeah, okay. Do I have a Sharp Beak? Whatever happened to my Sharp Beak? Maybe I just kept my cursor on Togekiss through both. Whoops. So Banded Saraledge specifically preferred because it means it can one-shot the this homie Celesteela with Bitterblade. Choice Band. Which means we don't have to... like, this can has bad odds on the Saraledge, and it just means that we're never going to be, like, chipping away our own health due to Flare Blitz, and we can tank like 4. Well, we can survive 3 crit flash cannons. We can't tank the 4th, but this means that we can really easily survive the Celesteela and hard switch in Cerulege on it very consistently. We're pretty much only going to be clicking that move with Cerulege anyway. Okay, so this was done. I know Togekiss needs to be modest. I might as well just do that now. Skip through all to Ratio and then again. Yeah, okay. I think I watched Muffins 1 live. I do remember the Glacia PP stall. I did keep it open. I think I might have watched something else for a little bit while it was going on, but I did lock back in when Cynthia started. Feel free to tab out of the Pocky stream when Charizard hits the battlefield. I think Flare Blitz has like 15 PP or something, so it's going to be a bit. Is it 15? Yeah, it's 15. But we do only have to sell 1 move at least. Alright, Mega Adamant, Tantrum Jet, Flip Turn Liquidation. Blitz, Blade, Claw, Sneak, Flash Fire, Adamant, Banded. We are Modest, Sharp Beak, Togekiss. Wish, Encore, Aura Sphere, Air Slash, EQ, Poison Jab, Yawn, Rock Slide with Water Absorb and Citrus. Flitzel says, my notes say whatever, so it's whatever. Modest, Twisted Spoon, Psychic Recover, Surf Ice Beam. I think I'm actually gonna make a last minute change to the party. The only world in which something goes wrong, right, with this 1v1, I'm gonna eat a Confuse Ray, and if Cloudsire, I did this calc, I looked it up. When you hit yourself in confusion, it is the equivalent of being hit by a 48 power attack using your own attack and defense. So here is a Cloudsire. It looks an awful lot like my Cloudsire, and here is Scratch, which is a 40 power move. So if I hit myself in confusion 10 times in a row, or 10 times total, I lose my Cloudsire, and that's not ideal. And I guess it's a non-issue because I just switch into anything else and the Lantern clicks any other move, and we just cycle that until it's going for a water type attack. Never mind, we can just keep the Floatzel. I was gonna just bring my own Volt Absorb Lantern so they could sit there staring at one another if need be, but this is fun too. Charizard, okay. I think that is the team. Oh, I already did my checks even. Did I go through Floatzel, the backup Floatzel? I did go through this. Okay, sweet. So I think we're good to go. Go save in front of Cap.
He went through Living Dead. That's rude.
I get my save uploaded. There we go. Load. So this is probably only 4 mons. So Kingler, Cerulege, Togekiss, and Cloudsire. 4 mons against the world. Let's refresh on my notes a little bit. So the order in which these mons come out is kind of variable depending on bad oddsing. This is the nonsense I have to say instead. Is this actually how this occurred? This is fully Ira on Cap's behalf. That's really funny. A literal Gerber baby, because this game is easy. Mega Fire Starters, Dragon Dance, Unfortunate Band, and a set of choice specs. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. You're cooked, buddy. I love that line. That's a terrific line. Alright, so nothing can come in on the Kingler. We do too much damage. Conveniently, this Muck should be seeing Poison Jab. It might be thinking to try to Toxic me. I'm not super sure. It can't actually knock off my item. Like, this just gets bonus damage. It doesn't get like an extra score bonus for removing my item because the Mega Stun's stuck. So this is probably Poison Jab, best damage and poison chance, and we're just going to take 0 from it, which is really nice. I don't have anything else planned for the Kingler in this fight, but it does mean if things end up going horribly wrong, We have a base 110. Is it 110 or 100? It's some ridiculously high number with huge amount of damage at full HP.
I think I'm just gonna release.
This should bait in Conkelder, which should see that it can kill me with Drain Punch. Mega. Can kill me with Drain Punch. Perfect. So this is where we get in Togekiss. Now, one of two things can happen. Celesteela and Lantern can both beat Togekiss. Celesteela is probably the one that comes out here if he bad odds is because it's later in the party. If this Conkelder stays in, it gets one shot. This is why we're Sharp Beak. We exactly hit the min roll here, like by 1 HP. So the plan is we don't want to get knocked off by the Dawn Fan until we have one-shot the Conkelder, otherwise we have to end up doing some weirdness with Starmie. This Mon has bad odds out here. It's not the end of the world if it does. Okay, it just stays in and dies. That's fine too. If he goes into Celesteela, we just go into Ceruledge. One turn early, because now it should be, Celesteela. Now it should be sending out Celesteela as opposed to has bad oddsing into it. So it doesn't actually change the line at all. We then just have to get Togekiss back in on Conkelder later. And here, like I was saying, we're going to go hard into Ceruledge. This should be a Flash Cannon. I am a Fairy type. Ceruledge eats these for breakfast. And now we have another case where the AI, I think, can bad odds into Charizard. Maybe it can't. It might not be able to because Shadow Claw does so much damage, which would be kind of nice. But we're going to click Bitterblade either way. This Banded Bitterblade beats the Celesteela. Very nice. Gotta love those choice items. Very excited to start using them in future plans. Jolteon with choice specs? Ah. Okay, so this Dawn Fan's gotta be going for Earthquake, because knockoff doesn't one-shot? Perfect. So we're gonna go hard Togekiss. The nice thing here is we're actually okay if we lose our Sharp Beak now, because the Conkelder is dead. But I'm gonna be super duper extra bonus careful and click Encore instead. So now the Dawn Fan has 2 chances of switching out half the time. It can has bad odds. Actually, no, Celesteela is dead. Maybe it might not be able to has bad odds. It can switch with Encore damage. Or with Encore lock-in. This Air Slash won't kill it. The second one will. The Dawn Fan can still switch out here because of Encore. There it is. That's fine, we'll just finish the Dawn Fan later. We have an amazing plan for this Lantern. The invincible, indomitable Clodsire. I believe this is a 2-shot with Earthquake, so we're going to have to break through Confusion twice. This mod has been so consistently good the whole playthrough. Huge fan. If he goes back into Charizard for whatever reason, I don't care. We'll just start the stall then. Because he'd be clicking EQ on the Clodsire, which means we would guarantee go into Togekiss. We beat the Confusion, there's one. Okay, with a Citrus, I think I can hit myself 12 times and we still get through this Lantern. It's a little one-sided. Now the Lantern can't bad odds, so we'll just get the Zard afterwards. Should be EQ, right? Ooh, could be EQ, could be Flare Blitz. That's a little wacky. I was not expecting the Zard to come in last. I figured something would have has bad odds on me. Maybe he goes Dawn Fan? He may not go Dawn Fan because I got 1 Air Slash off already. It might be Zard. No, it's still Dawn Fan. Perfect! Oh, because the Dawn Fan can actually one-shot me. You love to see it. And I guess we do end up getting Zard last. We, you know, certainly a totally valid line of has bad oddsing with the Dawn fan. I figured one of Celesteela or Conk might go out and it'd change the fight line a little bit, but no. So this is where we get to do the really less exciting part of the fight. Happy that these are the first two mons in the party. So we're just going to keep doing this switch until he Dragon Dances against this Air Ledge. And I apologize for how long this is going to take. Hopefully not too bad. We don't even need to really watch the ones that are going into Togekiss. Oh, Mega Blastoise! That'd be a really sweet mon for this. I tried so hard to not have to do this, and like, I just couldn't find anything in my box that like was safe to bad oddsing, was safe to crit, didn't proc Dragon Dances, and if this thing gets like a Dragon Dance up, you're just toast. So instead, this was the only path that I could see to get through this safely. It's a little shit, but we'll get through it safely. I'm not too upset that I got this deep into the game before I had to PP stall anything. Secretly, those little few. You do feel like you're getting away with something. I am happy that I did Flannery without it. I don't feel any kind of guilt or anything for having to do this. Mostly, I'm just relieved I didn't have to also PP stall the Conk Elder. That would have taken twice as long. So. And then we get to go do Winona in a pile of encounters. Pretty pumped for new encounters. It's been a bit. Kind of got Decidueye, but other than the Decidueye... I guess we hit the Absol recently. Absol did not end up lining up especially well into these fights. Mega Bro is needed for the Darmanitan, and Mega Kingler just lined up really well into the other two. But I'm sure it'll come to stuff a little bit later. We are going to bring Mega Camerupt to Winona, and it's going to kill something. So that mon will get checked off the list of mons that have actually been useful for some purpose.
Let's see if we can hit up rough waters, I guess. It's at 8% already.
How could you... Oh, yeah, that's... that's true. That was so funny. My wife was in a call with some of the people that I raid with at the time. And so they were also, like, in my raid chat, being like, you gotta go for the Gamba. Like, fuck. There's some side activities in Final Fantasy that you can also gamble. That you do it as a group. And he's like, dude, we always gamble to the max anytime we're doing the gambles. Like, you can't go play other games and then stop gambling. It was very funny. Massively rewarded for gambling. Not a life lesson. Simply a Pokemon lesson. I'm so glad I don't have to write shit down for this. I'm not looking forward to the day that I have to PP stall and write things down and like pay attention the whole time. This is like, do I see a Dragon Dance? That is all we're looking for. I'd be terrified of miscounting and super stressed the whole time.
The jump
feel like we're probably like halfway there. Ballpark? Maybe 2/3? Probably half. Probably 2/3 is what I want it to be. He's still earthquaking the Saral Edge, which means he hasn't gone through 10 moves yet. And I think Flare Blitz has 15. When he starts Dragon Clawing the Saral Edge, we'll know he's hit 10. Oh, there's a Dragon Claw. 2/3. I'm curious, actually. So, other than Mega Blastoise, did any of you guys beat this via a method that wasn't PP stalling? I only checked one POV for it, which was Iriv, who also PP stalled it using exactly these two mons. And because these two mons are guaranteed encounters, I have to imagine this is like really common, right? Killing it with Mega Blastoise is way cooler, though. Not like it does not hold the candle massively cool. Oh, there's the Dragon Dance. Perfect. That's what we've been waiting for. So we have incidentally stalled him out of Earthquake. But no more Flare Blitz. Just D-Dance and D-Claw. So he will just be dead to some air slashes. It's honestly really nice to get Togekiss participating again for a bit, because this mon's, you know, you don't always get to use all the mons all the time. This mon's been kind of in the box for a little while after an amazing early game, and it's nice to just see it doing a huge amount of work into this team, both for baits and for picking up kills. Like, this was the Donphan, the Conkeldurr, and half the Charizard answer. Really nice. Ah, okay, I gotcha. There's Cap for the specs. He was cooked, buddy. Mega Altaria, that's a very cool mon. Honestly, the roads for beating me are goated. This was probably worth the hassle. I would say so. Alright. Developers done. Choice items acquired. We're going to go ahead and not use a single one on Winona. Because like I said at the top, I planned Winona first. Ah, crap, I put Winona in the archive instead of Cap. Go find Winona.
Did you get into the party? Yeah, nice. They're in the caves.
Okay. This, as I said earlier, my Winona plan has 5 mons with hidden power. Some of them are ground, some of them are ice. Lot of powers, most of them stored somewhere. Floatzel is in my party? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little silly, but you know, it is what it is. Aggron being quad weak to fighting / ground, and Flygon being quad weak to HP Ice just mean it's the best thing to mitigate Hazbot odds. Wordier coming back. No sweet imprisoned player off tech this time, but more of a traditional Wordier, if such a thing exists. Cinderace, Mudsdale. And Camerupt, the man, the myth, the legend. Some weird natures for this one. Jolteon needs to be rash. This is also the fight I planned the longest ago, so I may not have as much detail in the way of like why are things exactly the way they are. I may not entirely remember. Floatzel also rash. Why is Jolteon rash? Oh, I remember why Jolteon is rash. Let's go grab Winona. Wordier stays modest. Cinderace is lonely. All the hidden power attack. There's a lot of bad oddsing potential in this fight, so the weird natures and the weird hidden powers are largely just for that. So this Jolteon... the Jolteon gets Iron Tail. That's why it's rash. The only way to have Frosmoth not see that it can come in on Jolteon and screw up, like, that puts a Staraptor on the back. For a very long time, I had an Alolan Golem coming to this fight. So if Staraptor bad odds on my Jolteon, I had something that could switch in on it. And by the end of the fight preps, it was clear that I didn't really, like, I had sort of 7 Mons that I needed. So I was looking around for, are there any ways that Jolteon can just stop it from coming in? Because if there weren't, then I was going to have to look at redoing more parts of the line. And if we have a rash Jolteon with Iron Tail, it does more than half. So the Frosmoth gets outsped and two-shot and can't come in. We're not going to click Iron Tail, but rash Iron Tail turns out to be just what the doctor ordered. I think it already had hidden power on it, right? Yeah, HP Ice. This does need a magnet, though. Not a Choice Specs, just a magnet. Choice Specs probably accomplishes the same task, maybe even better, but I'm just going to listen to what my notes say. Floatzel needs Ice Beam this time. I have Fake Out, Flip Turn, Ice Beam, and HP Ground. Cinderace is U-Turn, Pyro Ball, HP Ice, whatever. I think it probably has that. It doesn't have hidden power, so probably that over Zen Headbutt. Let's get all the hidden power teaching out of the way. Does Wordier is the... Oh no, Wordier does have hidden power, my mistake. This whole Wordier moveset, like, we're keeping Psychic and nothing else. Hidden power. Goes there. What mod does not have hidden power? Mudsdale. Everything else does. Cinderace has hidden power. Camerupt has hidden power. I'm not even sure how hidden it is at this point. We were at Floatzel, which I did give Ice Beam to already, I think, right? Yeah. So then Wordier needs T-Bolts. This Wordier can learn, like, it's kind of like Slowbro, like T-Bolt, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Psychic. We're gonna give it, is it Ice Beam? It is Ice Beam. Yeah, Ice Beam. Don't need Shadow Ball. Cinderace should be done. Mudsdale, my notes say go back to Rocks, or they say Rock Slide. It's just had Rock Slide on it forever. I can't remember if Rock Slide is one that it actually needs to use this fight or not. I think it might be like if something goes horribly wrong, maybe. But we'll go back to it just to be super safe. Because again, I planned these first, so it just had Rock Slide as a carryover, and then needed Heavy Slam for one of the previous ones, or one of the dev encounters. Camerupts, I think is fine as is. Okay, let's do a check. So Jolteon, we got Rash and a Magnet. T-Bolt, Iron Tail, Volt Switch, HP Ice. This Floatzel, Fake Out, Flip Turn, Ice Beam, Hidden Power, Technician, Rash. This one needs an Air Balloon. Air Balloon, I think Floatzel has bizarrely been my most frequent Air Balloon user in the entire playthrough. I'm not sure how this keeps happening, but it's just really useful. Wordier, Modest Citrus, Fur Coats, T-Bolt, Ice Beam, Psychic, Hidden Power. Hidden Power, U-Turn, Pyro. Look at all, like, you can tell I've been using Hidden Power a lot, because, like, most of these mons, Hidden Power already is something. They all need to be changed, but it's already been used. U-Turn, Pyro, HP Ice, Sucker, on Lonely. Do not need a Twisted Spoon, we're back to Wide Lens. Bag is getting a little chonky. HP Pocky. It wouldn't be inaccurate. This Mudsdale, though, he's free of the... Oh, he needs a Citrus. Free of the Hidden Power curse. There's a Citrus. The Mudsdale kind of excitingly wants Tangling Hair for this. This may be a carryover from an earlier version, because I think Rash Iron Tail Jolteon was the last idea I had to prevent Staraptor from switching out. And I'm pretty sure this was Tangling Hair for Staraptor, but it might be for something else, I can't remember. But Tangling Hair it is. Camerupt needs the Cameruptite. I think this thing might have an air balloon on it for now, yeah. Camerupt came the fight before the Sand Double and accomplished nothing. So, Redemption Arc, maybe? It should get a KO here. Night, dude! All the best. Thank you for the luck. So, do you know what? Let's go do all our hidden powers, then we'll do our team check. Yeah. So Jolteon gets to keep the hidden power they already have. Everything else gets changed. So Floatzel goes HP ground. Excuse me. Wordier goes HP ground. Cinderace is HP ice. And Mudsdale... Mudsdale doesn't even have hidden power. Excuse me. Pardon me, Mudsdale. Camerupt is also HP Ice. Oh, we gotta actually get to the gym leader too. I should check what the I know V-Stripes lost their Greninja to one of these fights, so I want to be careful. Being careful from V-Stripes, because, you know, careful of these gym trainers, because you don't want to lose Greninja. Careful into the Regieleki, because he almost lost him on there also. You watch streams and you learn, right? Where is Fortree? God, this music is so good. So zen. I always made my secret bases in the grassy ones that had the 4-tree music playing. Gym, okay. Fence. Let's do a team check and then just make sure it can kill all of the gyms. Or all the gym trainers. Rash, Magnet, Volt Absorb, T-Bolt, Iron Tail, Volt Switch, HP Ice. Fake Out, Flip Turn, Ice Beam, HP Ground. Rash, Air Balloon. Modest, Citrus, Fur Coat, T-Bolt, Psychic, Ice Beam, HP Ground. HP Ice, Pyro Ball, U-Turn. Lonely Wide Lens. Adamant, Citrus with Tangling Hair. Horsepower, Superpower, Slack Off, Rock Slide. Camera Out, Earth Power, Steam Eruption, HP Ice, Lava Plume. Modest. Okay, we're good to go. Let's do another save. I can't remember if I did one. I'm more of a turn game audio off because speed up distorts the audio. Oh, I have a setting for you. Tools, settings. You can separately handle the volume for regular and fast forward. So you'll notice I have fast forward volume muted. You can just have this scaled to 0 if you want. But as soon as I click speed up, let me crank the volume a little bit, I'll show you. That's probably way too loud. Let's not get crazy about it. I'll speed up. Ready? Just shuts it off. Hopefully that is a useful quality of life change. If you're not on MGBA, I would just suggest getting onto MGBA instead of using whatever other emulator. You're very welcome! I was really happy when I found this setting. Oh, I was importing a save. That's what I was doing. Floatzel, Wardeer, Cinderace, Mudsdale. Still, even now, struggling to find Mudsdale in this little list. Where is the horse? Oh, there he is. Again, I'm gonna just blame the fact that mine's orange. And this one isn't. And Camerupt. Using VBA. Ah, okay. I would suggest MGBA anyways. If either of the two were likely to be more... Oh, I have to go. I never went to talk to Steven. That's funny. If either of them are going to be more supported, it'll be MGBA by, like, the hack itself. Oh, nuts. Thought I'd fought this one on the way to Absol. But VBA is fine, too. It's a trauma response. Victory Bell. I missed this trainer's name. Clarissa. Conveniently, the stream is on a delay. Jellicent and his Victory Bell. What is this Victory Bell gonna do? Oh my goodness! Doesn't kill me with crit. Sure. I don't have any good grass switch in. Camerupt? Not the best grass switch in. We'll just stay in an HP Ice. Would have been nice if that just missed to save me some stress, but that's okay. Oh, dude, I would... Like, this Jolteon has been so clutch. I think it's come to... It came to everything in the Winstitute. It came to the rival fight afterwards. It's coming to Winona. It didn't come to the dev fights, but this one is just gas. About, like, cracking the Eevee egg when I did so that I could take advantage of the Jolteon through Winstitute was an amazing decision. Wow, this thing is a beast. Do I have anything that can tank a Hydro Pump crit? Floatzel, kinda? Yeah, Floatzel well enough, okay. I'm glad that did so much damage. Did I just miscalc this or something? Why did that volt switch? Oh, I misread the calc. Whatever. Float's looking tank it. Pop my air balloon, why don't you? This always kills it, right? Yeah. See, secretly hidden power ground was here for the jealous and killing tech. Quick feet Jolteon. That is an exciting one. I haven't found a use for it so far. It's been fast enough I haven't needed it. Repel is on, okay.
Oh, you're right.
I also love how it looks through the grass. Like you just see its tail, and then like the tips of its ears. It's just so cute. No. This is level 50, right? What is a Kecleon at level 50 now?
Probably so fast.
Synchro Noise, Sucker Punch, Substitute Screech. Seriously? That's it? I can put a Beardick in front of it. Shouldn't be able to do anything other than Sucker Punch the Beardick and die. Let's do that. Stakes are low with Beardick. I guess I should get rid of the air balloon on it, so I'm not technically like entering a battle with two items that are the same. Could just run from it, but dude, what if I can't escape? That's a real consequence. I really hope the bear gets to do something on Rain Root. Like, it was awesome into that one Mega Snorlax. It would be cool if it could do something else in their run. My expectations are low, but it would be nice. Maybe, like, Choice Scarf Swift Swim can actually outspeed stuff. My battle style is intriguing. Much like those of you who remember from the first stream, the Devon Corp, my brother's name is Devon. So the Devon Scope was like, oh man, he's got a corporation, he's got a scope. That's crazy. I just gotta preserve the order that's in my notes for my own sanity. My brother spells it differently than that, but he gets the gist, right? I love it. Just looks so funny. Trust in our Lord and Savior Registeel? I am not. I have some plans for what I want my legendary to be at the moment, but I have to wait and see what other people pick to see whether or not they remain free. I would like to try a 6 unique Elite Four if it's at all possible. I remembered from childhood, this one runs away. There's, I think the one by the sign maybe fights you, but I don't remember. This one I do remember. I'd like to try to go for 6 uniques if I can. So I'd like to, I'm gonna wait on picking, this is also why I haven't picked the Paradoxmon. Like, we have 4 people who are in the middle of E4 preps right now, and I don't know any of their teams. So until I do... Oh, just a Skarmory? Okay, awesome. Until I do, I'm gonna just kind of wait on it. Oh, we can dodge this one. Look at that. I think we can dodge these two also, right? Then we doop, 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 doop. And then this one is an unavoidable double. Unfortunate. Oh, I'm jealous of this man's Corviknight. 314%. Okay, so this kills both of these mons. What does the other guy have? Flint. Swallow. Okay, maybe I have to kill that instead. Oh, I can outspeed and kill with Ice Beam. I can outspeed and kill with Ice Beam. One sec while I reach across my desk to kill an ant. Ugh. Summertime, minor ants showing up in the house. Let's not minimize that, minimize this one. Even if you do know all of Michael's mons, I'm gonna wait for Michael to do his grand reveal before I want to hear about them. I'm just gonna have to wait patiently. I think I have 3 mons locked in that I want to take. I don't think anybody else currently has plans to take them, which is perfect. Alright, Swallow and Dodrio. The Swallow is the one that I want double check. Okay, we do outspeed. 8 levels is enough. Okay, so we'll T-Bolt here, and we'll Ice Beam here. Cloudslide? No spoilers. I'm not saying shit. I mean Mawile. I'll give you Mawile. Does Float still kill this? Probably, right? This thing has paper defenses. I kill it with Flip Turn, that's funny. There's one other trainer I need to do. I should pull them up while the animations here are wrapping up. Darius. Oh, just a Sigilif. Will also die to Jolteon. Look at all these things dying to Jolteon. Ah, I love this mon. Also, I love this gym puzzle. This is one of my favorite ones. Like, this one and one, I've said before on stream, I would literally just do them repeatedly when I was a kid. They're just great. We do have to fight this guy. I didn't like Tate and Liza as much. Wasn't into Flannery. This gym I loved, and one I loved. So I'm even gonna remember the solution to this, I think. That's how many times I've done this. Like, I have to turn this one back first. Then we gotta open this up again. Look at that! I've done this gym way too many times. Party fully healed, okay. I already have the thing imported, let's double check. It makes up for how appallingly bad my Flannery walkthrough was. That was embarrassingly bad. I mean, maybe not embarrassingly bad, but it was pretty bad. Okay, we'll do a final check just to make sure I didn't put anything in the box or whatever. Do you remember the 8th gym puzzle? I think so. I'm not gonna practice it before we get there, and we'll see live. I would suspect I do though. We do have that air balloon back? Okay, good. Grounds. Tune Pyro, whatever. Tingling hair. And Camerot. Alright. Let's pretend Jolteon is standing right there. Now, I've probably lined it up. One with bird Pokemon. Please ignore the Aggron that does not have an air balloon. Bird Pokemon. To one that is even more elegant. Elegant as fuck, this Aggron. I love that she has an Aggron so much. It's just so funny to me. 5 hidden powers in the tank. Let's see how well it controls the Hazbat oddsing. So if I'm not mistaken,
Going maybe like 30.
Iron Tail should keep Frostmoth out.
One big bit up every time.
However, I am volt switching to kill this, according to my notes. I'm glad I double checked because I almost clicked the wrong button. This is why we have a magnet, is to make sure we push it without volt switch into range. Back in time for Winona. Yeah, just started. You missed a glorious first attempt on the gym puzzle. I did this a lot as a kid. But you're here for the good stuff. So there goes Staraptor. Rash Iron Tail putting in a huge amount of work to make sure that that couldn't switch out.
I cannot read and tank at the same time.
We're gonna go Floatzel here. Attempting to bait Aggron. Which sees that it's sturdy and kills me. Floatzel lines up really well into this team. This is part of why it has Ice Beam. It might end up killing Flagon, depending on some bad oddsing. But with Fake Out, we'll notice if we check this Aggron. Look at this is a ridiculous calc. Oh my HP ground is what? Wait, what? Did I do a thing incorrectly? Maybe. Because my note says that this HP ground should kill it. Which is
No, I think
not what I'm looking at. Calcing in sand. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. I knew this because I had looked at this calc, which is why this is cool. So see this mineral 192? Mineral fake out 4? So we exactly kill it by 2 HP. So we crack the... So it doesn't have sturdy, it doesn't have focus sash. The fake out damage is just extremely relevant to guarantee the hidden power ground KO. I thought that was funny. Aggron just can't catch a break. And this is Thunderbolt. Now the reason that Camerupt is here is because it is the only mon in my box that can come in on a Thunderbolt, take any hit from this, and then bait out Flagon to always click the ground move. Cinderace can do all of that except the last step. Oh man, I hard switched. I wasn't supposed to hard switch. I was supposed to flip turn. Ooh, is this going to cost us a Camerupt? Maybe. It's probably fine. Probably fine. Camerupt is going to get a kill even if he goes down here. Camerupt is somewhat disposable. So the problem is that Cinderace... if Cinderace tanks this Grass Knot, Cinderace is in Draco Meteor range from Flagon. Camerupt might also be in Draco Meteor range from this Flagon now, which is a little awkward. This is going to screw the lineup a little bit. And what I'm probably going to do, to be totally honest, is just let Camerupt die. I was supposed to flip turn out so that Lava Plume was not a range and it'd always kill, but we'll see how the battle goes. Because the Flagon needs to Earthquake so that Floatzel can come in on it safely and kill it, outspeed and kill it with Ice Beam. Which means I have to know this is Earthquake. So Camerupt might bite the dust this fight. That's fine. We're gonna steer. It's fine. I don't really care about the Camerupt. That's the other half of why it's in here for the job. Altaria, we actually have no fear. Wordeer. Heh, no fear, Wordeer. Dang it, should have been slowed down and read the notes. So we tank any +2 crit return. Which is really cool, because it also means we tank any +1 crit return, and we do 2-shot with Ice Beam. This probably brings back in Flagon. Oh man, there's the crit. Look at that. Now you know that I'm not lying to you. Fur Coat is really good. This probably goes back into Flagon. Which, if anything, might be a guaranteed Draco Meteor, because I got Fur Coat. Frosmoth! Okay. Was not expecting the Frosmoth. That's fine. This is what Cinderace is for. So this is what I was talking about. I was so happy that Camerupt would avoid. And what's funny is Camerupt might still let me avoid it. It might just also die. So Cinderace at 155. 75%. Draco does 90. So there's like Draco in this game has 100 accuracy. So this is clicking random move between Draco and Headlong Rush. If it's Draco, Floatzel dies. Can I go Mudsdale? Mudsdale's not going to guarantee anything. Can Mudsdale tank a crit Draco Meteor? It cannot. So, like, if he goes Draco Meteor here, then on... If this is random move at -2, I guess it'd still die to crit. So I think we just sack Camerupt here. There's definitely no other safe way. Like, Wordier's at, like, half? I think? 122? 51. Yeah, definitely not Wordier. Floatzel can't. Jolteon definitely can't. Cinderace is currently what is the problem here. Cinder's hidden power... Oh my god, it's hidden power ice, but I don't one-shot it. This was to prevent switch-outs, not to actually beat the Flygon. So I think we're gonna 07 Camerupt. That's fine. I'm genuinely not very bothered. We already have a death in the round. We've already broken the streak. Oh, I see. No, I think so. If let's check. Let's go Ice type Cinderace. Ice type Cinderace does resist Dragon, but I died a Headlong Rush. Isn't this Rock Slide right now? Why do you say Rock Slide? Go back to 155. Oh, I guess if it sees kills with all of them, Rock Slide has the best upside. What is it clicking to Cinderace right now? So I thought it was random move, because Draco... Let's get rid of this -2. Draco and Headlong Rush both kill. However, I was looking at this calc earlier after tanking a Grass Knot, so I had a little bit more health than after the Bug Buzz that I just tanked, which did way more damage. And I think Rock Slide is a super legit possibility. So it sees that all of these kill. I'm at 75. Draco has a downside. Headlong Rush, this is like close combat. This has minus stats. Rock Slide does not have a downside. I was not expecting to ever be in Rock Slide range. So this should be Rock Slide. It should never be Draco. Yeah, I'm completely agreeing with what you guys are saying. Yeah, I would think this is always Rock Slide. Floatzel can come in on a Rock Slide. If we're wrong, Floatzel can eat shit here. That's pretty bad. How confident are we that it's Rock Slide? I'm probably gonna have to open the code to check. Because I'm super down to throw this Camerupt away if there's any hint of not being sure. I don't think this Camerupt is coming to anything else. Let's go code dumpster diving. Move high horsepower? This is... Oh, wait. Oh, it's Headlong Rush. Headlong Rush. Increased status score. Contrary. We do not have contrary, so this is not good. Is self-stat lowering effect? Is effect in minus? This is where we see if it's in minus. We would like this to be to return true. If addition affects self, an ability attack is not contrary or bad company. Or oh, so this is true. Number fits to KO is not equal to 1, and ability defense is ability contrary. Okay. So should fall into this one, if this is the case. Return true, which means it's in minus, which means it's bad. Draco should be the same thing. Draco is gonna be Spatak minus 2, this one. I think we're pretty confident this is Rock Slide. Tank Rock Slide, we don't care that our air balloon's gone because we outspeed and kill. I really want to sack this camera up to be safe.
Yeah.
But you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Show me the Rock Slide.
I'm definitely gonna
It's the Rock Slide.
now it's even faster because it's even more. Oh,
Camera up lives to continue warming the box.
guess I'm probably gonna take some chunks of damage too.
Phew. Never ever punished. Good spot. Who was the first one who saw the Rock Slide thing? Michael, I think?
Nah, that's something that's come back up again.
Crunch. Of course it was Crunch. Great spot. Who will E4 Justice fine? Brave Bird, very nice. Acrobatics finally. Hurricane. That was a dramatic conclusion to the 4 fights I had prepared. That's for sure. Most powerful flying types moves I know. I would love Mega Altaria. That mon is so cool. There is our Earthquake. Heck yeah. Maybe someone will call you and explain what's going on. Foreshadowing?
10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe.
Alright, I think I have 7 encounters to get now, which is crazy. This is like the second last big encounter influx, I think.
Good group, so.
Where's my foreshadowing? I thought it was... there it is. One at Fortree Gem. Strength. Perhaps you really are the trainer of legend? No, that I've been searching for. Massive Tremor. Route 120, and notice one of the caves is sealed up is open. Caves around Hoenn, have they opened? Alright. Look at my second monitor's a little fucked up, hang on. There we go.
That's so like.
Okay, so what that means... I don't have the tab open. Documentation. So our one loss remains stupidity to a counter one. I kind of love that that's the loss.
Yeah.
I'm sad that it's Carbonite, but it's funny to me that that's what the L was. So we get these 4 and also these 4. So I checked in a YouTube video what caves are named which things, and I have a little notepad of them. So this one, Rocky Slab? The one with Crobat, Scorch Slab. This one here is, I believe, the one that is right next to me. I have my repel on. I'm gonna go check. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna skip one of these, and it's the one with Azelf in it. I typed it out for me. That's nice. What a homie that guy is. This Kecleon, I guess this Kecleon runs away, I think.
So you bring it
Oh
here,
no, it
so
attacks.
I was needing help.
Does Sucker Punch fail if you try to run? Probably.
Nice is responsible for me.
So we're not gonna like Azelf is actually not the legendary that I'm looking at the moment. But because I don't know, like 4 legendaries are gonna be gone by the end of the E4s that are all lined up. So because I don't know what all of the legendaries are, yeah, Scorched Slab, and I think this is where Azelf is, right? Yeah. We're gonna skip Scorched Slab until I know that it's safe, or until I know that I don't want Azelf. I think it is the only one of these legendaries that I'm considering. So we got a pile of other ones. Shall we go do the... We'll probably go from least exciting to most exciting, right? What's the most exciting encounter table? Probably not any of these. So this is a guaranteed Noibat for me, which is nice. This one's pretty bad. We're skipping this one. Mantike would be sweet. Okay, 60% on Mantike is pretty cool. So this looks like it's the least exciting. These two look like they're least exciting, because this is guaranteed and this encounter is kind of bad. This one, like Ancient Tomb, this looks crazy. This is also super good. This only has one mon that's really good. New Mauville has a shitload of stuff. So I think my plan in New Mauville is to magnet pull for Duraludon / Togedemaru. I know Togedemaru can do some crazy shit in some of the hard doubles later thanks to Toaster, and I know Duraludon, this is just Steel Dragon Pseudo, it's going to be great. So we're going to try to go for that because I'm happy with either of these two options. I like Voltorb Hisuian a lot, and I do have the ability to pull for Grass-type attacks with Executor, or Grass-type Mons with Executor. But I think having Jolteon now, this has got a lot more overlap with the team between that and Triage Giga Drains. I think going for Duraludon or Togepi would be better ideas. So we'll see. Hoping for one of those two. We'll see how it goes. Let's get one of the super unexciting ones out of the way. Well, maybe we'll fishtail. So these ones are broadly speaking more exciting. These ones are less exciting. I don't even know where this one is. Does anybody know? Which one is the Woobat Bruxish Swoobat one? This one was Scorched, so we're not doing Scorched. Rocky Slab. Okay, you know what? We'll go to the dragon one. I know where the dragon one is, because when I walked past it when we were at Fall Arbor, I think somebody told me. This is our guaranteed Noibat. Oh, actually, let me get Decidueye in the party, because this thing gets False Swipe. Whoa! I did not look at the Decidueye follower sprite. That mon looks crazy. Very cool. Rocky Slab is 115. Okay. We'll put False Swipe on here. Bruxish is a good dupe somewhere else. Man, there's a lot of Bruxish in this game. Oh, maybe it's 127. Finneon Floatzel, because like with... I get... What the fuck is Veluza? This is different than a Vuvuzela? From that one World Cup? Am I too old? Am I too old for that? Veluza. I guess it guarantees a Veluza... Or not guarantees a Veluza. Is that or a Corsola? I already have 103 done. I have already done 105. I've already done Dewford. I have not done 127. I have a Buizel, so this is like a Finneon Lumineon. Or this. Yeah, I don't... Maybe I'm missing one, but I don't think so. Maybe it's a Safari Zone Mon? Nope. Yeah, maybe not. I don't think we really care for what that encounter is, to be honest. It'll be what it is. And both of them... Oh my god, this gave me a heart attack. Like, did I just walk into the Hail Trainer? But no, we're good. I think this is the Reggie Draco one, right? It has the Happy Dewford music? Oh, that is funny. Does this one have text behind it? Oh, it does not. Back on the water. I fully missed which title this one was. Grassy slab. This is my Noibat. Okay.
Come here, buddy. Again? What the
Pretty pumped for the guaranteed Noibat.
Yeah, that's on.
I mean, I guess we would have got one anyways, but you know what? This is what I wanted, so I'm very happy.
Like, I am so.
It's like 140 base speed specs Draco Meteors? Yes, please. Also take some pressure off of picking up Crobat so that I can wait for Azelf.
I don't like this feeling. I'm thinking
What do we call Noibat?
actually, I'm gonna just evolve.
Like, Batman is probably too obvious, right? You could call him Batsy. I think that's what Joker calls Batman in some of the comics.
Oh no, God. I should have played it.
We'll do a massive, like, level up and follower showcase when we're done. So there's a more boring one. Maybe we just kind of bang out the ones that are less exciting. Which is the next least exciting, if it is in fact Rocky Slab, is Rocky Slab.
Why is it basic, right? Because I'm staying in Pokemon. Not yours. It's not yours. Yours is all scraggly. No, I mean, it has like more regimented.
Rocky Slab, good memory, Michael.
That's lovely.
This is Rubat or Bruxish. I really don't think this would matters, but we'll take Mons where we get Mons. Is this Yuxi? It is Yuxi. What does Shiny Charm do to these odds?
Yeah.
Is this normal? Do you usually get 2 shiny ones in a run?
I'm right up at my really in spot. Wait like 40 seconds.
What do we nickname him? I kind of like his color, to be honest. He looks like a lime.
I appreciate it. We're shrunking hard. They got
0 shinies it. What the hell? That's funny. I like the idea that there's a shiny hunter like screaming somewhere. I now have 2 of these. At least the Mudsdale's seen use. Not sure that that one will. Okay, would we like to go do one of the more kind of hype ones and then come back and do the other 2 less hype ones? And then we can do the rest of the hype ones? Maybe like, that's a better balance. Which of these is the least hype? We can start with that. Probably this one, right? Bergmite and Snorunt are not the best. Island Cave. That's the one that's somewhere down here, I think. I think it's closer to Dewford, but I can't remember.
No.
It's somewhere way on the west, I think. Repel's on you.
I see.
I think it's on 105 somewhere. Oh, this trainer almost got me. We'll go wide. Oh, this is suspicious. That's a double battle. That's kind of funny. Maybe they're guarding an item in vanilla or something. Oh, there we go. Okay, so as an aside, did anybody do these when they were a kid? So I had the video game manual for Pokemon Leaf Green. I had this thing. Well, I had the game. Crap. Nintendo Power Manual? I want the big one. Yeah, this thing. I had this thing. And this has in it, like, a Braille key. Like it relates Braille to letters. So I didn't have Google, but I had this, and I literally like pencil and paper, writing down what all the letters were based on the Braille key in this to figure out how to do the Reggies. This is still, I think, the coolest hidden thing Pokemon has ever done. I felt awesome getting all these transferred up to the main games. Oh, you never did. These are each. Are these all the same panel? I think they're all the same panel. Let's do some Braille. Here we go. If you've never seen this, it is like wildly cool. Can we two tabs you somehow? You know what? We open this as an image. We screenshot this part. Fit all this shit on a screen. The Sevi Islands and Fireleaf Grain has Braille as well. Oh, did they? That's awesome. Oh, I'm gonna decode this on stream because I'm here to waste time. Well, not waste time. I'm not doing any other fights today, so we're good to go. Let's grab a notepad.
Yeah, I saw the time go too.
Separate from my post Winona, where is Azolf note? I'll keep this on the second monitor. Okay, what letter we got here? I think they were all HMs, weren't they? This is an S.
Oh my goodness, that's terrifying.
T. Man, I haven't done this. This is an enormous nostalgia trip. STAY. C.
I think that must be someone.
I. Oh. Did I do one of these letters wrong? C? Oh, this is an L. O. S. E. Stay close. T. This is probably 2. Stay close to T H E W. Stay close to the W. A L L. This is the bottom 3. I don't see the bottom 3. Huh. I don't see that. I don't see this pattern anywhere. Oh, it's 4? What? There's no way it's the number 4. Right? We'll leave it as a 4 and come back to it, maybe. Maybe context clues can give it away. I think it's a period. Oh, that would make sense. R.
And this is your bubble. Not your bubble.
Is this another punctuation mark, maybe? It's 1 and then space and then 2.
It's still a good bubble.
Ah, U. R-U. 2, 3. It's top right, bottom left. And run. A. R.
So am I. Like, not like.
Oh, this is around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
U,
focus.
N, Yeah, and a D. Run around.
Our progenitor health is at 23%.
Oh. Two, three, one. Well, I definitely just found this one somewhere, I think. I've lost it already. N, okay. O, N, E. Run around one. L, A, P. Oh, this is the 4 again, so we think those are periods. Stay close to the wall. Run around 1 lap. Oh, listen, like, I was fucking screaming when I was a kid, right? Like, that is the coolest thing ever. Is this a bonus encounter? It's a bonus Master Ball. That's cool. Very cool. Oh, I was catching a Pokemon here, wasn't I? we were here for some other purpose. Island Cave. Oh, okay. We just freestyle. Okay. Well, I think that was statistically, I guess not the most probable. I guess it was a little bit in the mid range. It's probably okay. I mean, Frozas is like a pretty fast ghost type. It's pretty frail. I really haven't found a lot of use for Gengar, to be honest, so I don't expect it'll be amazing, but maybe. I guess Glalie has a Mega that's better in this. We name our Snorunt. I think we're gonna call him Wonton. Because the best thing in my freezer right now are jalapeno cream cheese wontons. All the Reggies are best Reggies. Does he? I have a Mega Gengar, and he hasn't come to anything since Trick House. He was pretty decent in Trick House, though. So we did Noibat, we did Woobat. Let's go do Floating Slab. I actually don't know where that one is. Any takers on where this one? Or I'm gonna have to look up a YouTube video or something. Or maybe is this in the FAQ? Oh, V-Stripes conveniently just asked. It's on 103. I say just asked. This is like 2 months ago. It's on 103. Where is 103? Oh, it's over here. That's kind of interesting. Surf on 103. Gotcha. Thank you. And this is a Mantike or a Pincurchin, I think. This is the Mesprit one? Yeah. Man, these Muns do not want to be caught. Mantike. That's pretty nice. Mantine's super solid special wall. Does it get anything neat in this game? I know Muffins, I think, is a huge Mantike fan. Mantine fan? Ah, Water Absorb, always nice. The goat appears. It was Muffins. This was the one we were more likely to get, I think, right? Yeah, 60%. I guess 61 across Mantine also. What do you like the most about this mod? Oh, I guess it's like just huge special wall with water absorbent roost, right? Like, hard to beat. Like a special version of Gyarados? I haven't used Gyarados a lot, but, you know, it's a solid mod to have access to, that's for sure. Air Slash is nice. Bullet Seed's kind of funky. Haze is cool. Miracote's cool. Anything really weird? Earthquake is unexpected. This thing is just a special attacker though, right? Yeah. We'll catch him someday. I have used a lot of Eviolite. I think, honestly, in my competitive Mons career, I have used more Eviolite Mantike than I have Mantine. Eviolite Mantike is crazy. One Amnesia? Huh, goes nuts. I'm not sure if any of you have ever partaken, but look at that. 120 base Spadef? A Violate Amnesia? Nobody's getting through that. It's the same vibe as Simple Nummel. What do we call this Mantike? Fred?
I think it said 10 out of.
Funny that the floor tiles here are different. Okay, that's it for these ones. So we do have the remaining Reggies that are kind of hype. What is the most hype? I think probably the Steel Room is the most hype, right? Maybe we do that last? So we'll skip over this one, we'll do Desert Ruins, we'll do New Malvo. That'll break up the Braille decoding too nicely. So Desert Ruins are in the deserts, of course. Surely. Steel Room is pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, and there's Watson for the other business. So Drillbur is not a steel type, correct? I can't fish for it? No. That's fine. Obviously, I think like this room has two really excellent encounters, and then also this 50% Rhyhorn. But like, I'll take a coin flip decent encounter. That's fine. I think both hacks are like Excadrill. I think is probably the better one, but I imagine both of them are super solid. Like, I don't have a strong offensive dragon type, so I would happily have either of these mons. It's actually Pokevile just in case I took some. That Mantike did a little too much work. Where did I put my screenshot? Here we go. Let's get dark mode up. Might not have done that last time. Apologies. This one. L. I mean, I'll take more Master Balls if I'm going to be offered, you know? L, E, F, T, left. What is the extra dot? Is that punctuation, maybe? It might be punctuation. So I don't see this one anywhere. So probably punctuation, we'll come back to that. Left. L. E. Oh! Left? Left. Maybe they're commas. These may be directions. Left. left.
10% mid that I can pretty reliably hit, but that's about it. Nothing super chunky.
This one, this one. D, is it down? D, O. Yeah, okay, left, left, down, down. This was a period last time, I think.
Yeah, next time you'll be fine, because I've got my 80% hit up.
Because that's a 4? Yeah, 4 and 4 as we thought were down. So left, left, down, down. T. H. E. Then, comma. U. S. E. R. O. C. C? Oh, is this... This might be the HM one. I remember an HM one. Rock... Yeah, this is gonna be Rock Smash. S, M, A... S again. H... H, yeah. And then this is a period. Left, left, down, down, Rock Smash. Left, left, down, down.
We're almost at 2,000.
Crap. Did we get Mirage Tower? We have not gotten Mirage Tower. I'm also delaying that until I see what the 4 of you who are about to do the E4 uses your Paradox Mons.
This one I'm
Do you know what? Let's give it to camera up that's less likely to... you know, we're already in the Fotsal menu. Whatever. There we go. Master Ball numero dos. My Paradox is dead. Oh, right, it was great truck, right? Don't show me a Rhyhorn. I guess a Violate Rhydon is probably fine. Oh, we hit the Drillbur. Nice. I think I'd prefer this over the Haxorus. I think I'd... Oh, that's not a quick ball. I think I'd probably have rathered the Galarian Darmanitan be the one that we high rolled on rather than Drillbur, but I'll take the Drillbur. That's totally fine. And he goes Burr, so we're going to call him Chili. Rid of this Repel. So we're going to save Steel for last. Let's go hit up Watson. A lot of zip. I certainly do.
Jesus.
Switch off the generator. Right. I think I have to actually kill the Regieleki here, which is we're going to use Clodsire for. But my lead is going to be a Alolan Golem. Alolan. So we can do what we can to hit the Duraludon or the Togepi. Suffer the Electro to counter. Oh man. I think they even have Explosion at level 30. Hopefully Claude can tank one.
They're down, but 30 seconds to the one coming up, so it's pretty easy.
Wait, we're Magnet Pull, right? Still Magnet Pull, perfect.
This'll probably be the lowest, but it's not quite up yet.
Show me the Duraludon Togepi. I'm happy with either. That's crazy music. This is not a Duraludon or a Togepi. Holy shit, we hit a 1%. That's my first 1%. That's pretty hype. I guess this is actually kind of half a percent because we were trying to mag pull. Wow, okay. The music is getting me pretty excited. So the real ones are like Heat and Wash. I've used a lot of Rotoms in both OU and in UU in my time playing. Mo also kind of okay to have access to. Where do you get the Rotom items? Surely this is on a sheet somewhere. Oh, here we go. Rotom catalog. Oh, so it's not tied to like a location? I'm used to it in Pearl, where it's like you gotta go to a spot. Can you change Rotom forms between E4 members? That would be hype. Oh man, that'd be cool. If it's an item, that looks like maybe. If she just gives you like a whole catalog, because I know Silverly can't, because you have to like pick your disc or whatever, right? But if this is just one item for all of them, that'd be kind of cool. Like, Rotom doesn't even need changes, right? Like, it's probably in my box to Lily Cove, but Rotom Wash is like a huge house, right? It just gets everything it needs still. I'm looking for Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp is a TM. I'm looking for Pain Split. Does it not get Pain Split anymore? Does it inherit Pain Split from regular Rotom? Can't breed Rotoms though, right? Yeah. I guess it doesn't get Pain Split anymore. I don't think that matters. Like, it should still get the Hydro Pump Overheat business, because that's on Form Change, I think. Unless, like Volt Switch, Filler Remove, Willow is Pain Split, and a bulky set is usually what I'd run, or like sometimes Scarfer with something more intense. Oh, Pain Split's a TM, so we can still get a Pain Split. Okay, that's really neat. She gives you the whole catalog. You might be able to change between E4 fights. Oh, dude. I may have to get confirmation from Ira about that. This is like that might be a huge game changer. Didn't V-Stripes pull a 1% not too long ago too? I think he got a Flutter Mane, didn't he? So 1% there. I guess it's a 10% there. Maybe he hit the 10. Wow, first ever 1%. This is not the sort of Mon I would have expected to be in a 1% encounter. Where are my quick balls? Man, that flexibility, that's got some potential. That's really cool. I imagine if he's a 1% with this kind of music, his catch rate is going to be absolute trash. So he might be here for a little bit. I guess I could Master Ball it. This doesn't feel like one I super need to, though. It's low level. If it struggles, we'll Master Ball it. $1% Rotom is probably more exciting than whatever I'm gonna get in the Steel Room, huh? I don't know if this Mon is, like, better than anything I'm gonna get in the Steel Room. Like, Steel Room has Metagross and Gambit. And I missed the early Gambit, so that'd be huge. And I'm not sure if Rotom is better than those, but it's definitely really, really cool. It's gonna unfortunate to not hit the Togi or the Duraludon. But this is super cool. I'm excited to see what it can do. I don't know where this music is from, but it is very badass. I didn't realize there was like unique music for the 1% encounters. That's cool. Is this the best magnet pull encounter? I mean, that would be Mawile. But maybe it's the second best magnet pull encounter. I've whiffed a lot of my my pull attempts, but I mean, I'm not going to say no to this Rotom. There we go. What do we call Rotom? One boy's invention led to the development of many machines that can use. Oh dear, there's a typo here. Leave a message to that myself. Rotom Dex entry has a typo. Sweet. I'll have to hassle Irv to see how this works in the E4. If there's a possibility that he can like, because it's an item, if I can switch between them, that'd open up a can of worms. I think maybe we call him Boops, because he beeps and he boops, you know. That's crazy. Actually, Irv's still here, isn't he? I see his name. I'm probably on the second monitor. Let's try pinging him. At Irv, do you know how Rotom works in the E4? We'll see if he notices that. Just tripled your calc time. Maybe. Let's heal up. Actually, Decidueye is probably a good lead from here because it can tank explosions from random electrodes. There I'm out. I think this music is also unique anywhere else in the game. That's cool. From what I remember as a kid, you don't push the button until you know you have to. It's Mount Pyre music, okay.
We're so fast. Oh, you're raging.
That might be an electrode. This is the way out? Oh, it's a TM. Super power. Cool, okay. This is the way out. Yeah, alright. Do not speak to the Pokeball unless you need to. Okay, I do need to flick a lever there. I can't change. Hidden power items would be funny. Ah, see, this is the gotcha electrode, I think, because the door is already open. I think we might have juked the electrodes. Nice! Oh, there's a TM. Wild charge, sweet. We're gonna put Clodsire. I was running these calcs before stream started. So level 70 Regieleki knows one attacking non... I looked this up because I saw V-Stripes almost lose him onto it, like I was saying earlier. So it's got Zap Cannon, Lock On, Thrash, Magnet Rise. So all you gotta do is tank one Thrash on your Clodsire and it kills it with Earthquake. I did put it in as level 71, so we're going to do that out of a tremendous overabundance of caution.
Probably be a
And then we'll go get a steel encounter that probably could never do anything to be as interesting as a Rotom. That's very cool. I hope it can come to some fights. Probably stays in the box till Lilycove, but I hope it can come to some things later. Oh, this music is hype too. I haven't fought a Reggie in years. Oh no, how long does that last? We might be here for a bit, because I'm not switching at this Clodsire.
Back-to-back 5% insane.
I think it's 5 turns, maybe. Oh wow, Clodsire is a monster. I guess this thing has no defense.
Alright, I guess I'll look at this again.
Here we go. Push the B button. Oh, I have to push this one to get out.
My chain reset at least.
Let's go grab Decidueye again. Ah, we get one unavoidable Electrode. I guess this one's just a Voltorb. I think you'll be able to change forms in E4. Okay, that's very, very cool. Shit. I'm not gonna say that like Rotom is gonna be on the E4 squad or anything, but taking 1% encounters when they get found to them would be cool. Like it'd be cool to find a way for like Simisears, I think was like a 2% or something. Simisear would be cool to take for similar reasons. I don't think Simisear is as likely to come, but yeah, Rotom though. Yeah, I did get a second shiny. I don't know if you missed it or not. I got a shiny Woobat. The shiny hunters are in shambles. Is it an item you can change forms and hold an item? It's a key item. Because I remember Archie, one of the people who helped program form change items, complaining about how annoying it is to use in the party menu and like breaking things about his party menu. Which I think actually this uses. The black-white style party menu had some problems with certain form changes. So I know it's a key item from those conversations, but I don't know if it works in the E4. What was last? Oh, Registeel. And then we'll do a mass box level up and check out the new mods. Yeah, Rotom Wash with a citrus berry. Super interesting. It's really neat because like it's not the best stat line ever or whatever. I mean like Lantern with Levitate is really sweet. Obviously has a worse moveset than Lantern does. But the flexibility is the really interesting thing about it. I'm curious if it'll be able to come to like regular fights, or if the flexibility in the E4 is going to be like the main motivating factor. I lost to Corviknight. Not looking up trainers. We're going to look up some trainers now. On Route 120, I think. This is Colin. Oh, he looks like he's for Jolteon.
Yeah.
So that's like 2 pretty big hits, right? We whiffed on the Darm. The Noibat was guaranteed. Limes is sort of whatever. But we hit the drill burr, which is what we wanted. I didn't want this Rotom, but it's definitely going to be an interesting mon to have, that's for sure. So I'm pretty happy with the encounter suite, I would say, overall. A little confused by it, but pretty happy. Probably would have been equally happy with, like, Haxorus and Duraludon or something, though. Or Haxorus Togi. What else is between me and the Registeel place? A double battle? That's mandatory. Alright. Binpori map again. This show me. Lionel has a Manectric. That's such an aggravating mon to deal with. Like, fast ground types don't exist. Oh, Mudsdale Hardwalls. That's convenient. So we probably want to bring Mudsdale and... oh. I see. This thing does a lot of damage. That's a little scary. That's a little spooky. What am I being pinged about? Oh, something unrelated, okay.
Sure, it's hard for me to...
Don't have a fast ground type. They're intended to be avoided. This is avoidable? Oh, did you mean aren't? Oh, hold on. I'm just blind. Oh. We got there. We got there in the end. Ooh, a TM. Pain Split, just in time for Rotom to sit in the box for a while, but that's okay. All right, this guy is moving erratically. What is he got? Name is Jeffrey. Oh, just a Mothim. Did I sigil Jolteon? Yeah. Let's just fight him now before I forget and run into him later. With a less prepared team.
At least an hour, I think. I think so. We're definitely pre-10. Yeah, I was thinking stopping at 10. Like 20 minutes or something. Like, I think it's been an hour.
Berries? I know Rainroot is to my right. You didn't run down here before Winona, did you, Pucky? I didn't run down the whole place, no. I got an encounter and that was it. Was I supposed to? Did I lock myself out of something? Do you know why you can't go to Rainroot pre-Winona? I don't! I didn't even realize that there was like a blockade. Oh dang, did I miss something funny? Oh, we barely dodged that guy. Nothing else up here. Sorry, I was saying. Oh, no worries. Shiny as fuck, Rotom is Pog. I hope Rotom is cool. It's definitely cool. I hope it can do some things. It's not quite the Duraludon Togi that I was hoping for, but that's definitely cool. Alright, one more Braille puzzle, and then we'll get our last encounter, and then I'm going to do a bunch of leveling, and I will wrap up stream. My voice is starting to go a little bit, and like I said, I got a PowerPoint to do. TH... O... S... E... I cannot fathom using this many Master Balls in a run, but we'll see. Those who INH? That looks like I've made a mistake. Oh, it is INH. Is it inherit, maybe? Yeah, okay, it's inherit. Those who inherit... Oh... You... Those who inherit our... W... I... L... L. Those who inherit our will, comma. S... H... I... N... E... Shine... E... Oh, this is an IN? Yeah. Shine in... T... The... M... I... D... D... Oh, shine in the middle. Raylan Braille. It's so cool! And also, Brawlic, if you've never done this before, this isn't even all of it. Like, the earthquake that opens these doesn't occur in regular Emerald. There's a whole separate, like, Braille/strength puzzle under the ocean that you have to do first. Had I not had the Fire Red Leaf Green manual that happens to have Braille translations in it from the Sevi Island section, I never would have figured this out as a kid. It was unbelievably cool. One of my favorite moments in, like, all of Pokemon was the entire Reggie thing. So sweet. Yeah, like literally, the first whale lord that I ever owned as a kid was the one that you needed for Braille, for the Braille thing. In the middle, is there not a Registeel in the middle? Oh, is this the middle spot? Ah, there we go. I'm glad you asked about this, Brawlic, to encourage me to do it, because I would have missed the Master Balls otherwise, probably. Alright, so we have some steel types. What can just sit in front of a Beldum forever? I probably want a Ghost type in case the Beldum... I've had a Repel off this whole time. I probably want a Beldum. Or a Beldum? No, I probably want a Decidueye in case we hit a Beldum. Because I think I wouldn't want it to like take down itself to death. But otherwise, I think it's whatever. Slowbro can heal Pulse it. All right, I'll bring a Slowbro. I think Varoom is the most likely thing, right? I mean, I have Master Balls if we're gonna come to the point of heal pulsing things. Jimmy the Prim. I've used the Prim in exactly one fight. I gotta figure out what else to do with it. Oh my god. We hit the Beldum. Okay. This Metang is just going to be harder to catch, isn't it?
Nice.
The 10% Metang. We like 10%, I guess, don't we? Honestly, I wanted the Pawniard. If we were going to hit a 10% encounter, I much would have preferred Pawniard. I'm super feeling that my Dark type is crap. Like, I have exactly Drapion. And this mon not having a priority move, it just makes it so bad. Like, even if it just had Shadow Sneak, you know, like anything. Holy crap. So I'm finding it really difficult to bring to fights because it can't do the priority thing. Would have liked the new Dark type. Maybe I'll go for that in the Safari Zone. I think it's in there, right? I remember looking for it when I missed it the first time. Oh, maybe it's not. Crap. Maybe I'm just out of luck, and this is not going to be a King Gambit run. We take the Metang. So I can catch it. This is level what? What does level 29 Metang know? Miracle Eye, Bullet Punch, Pursuit, Takedown. This should be okay then. I can't champ this, I don't think, because Cap would kill me. This Gliscopod is broken is another stuff. I would not say Gliscopod is broken, but it's really strong. If you get one, I would be very happy about it. I would delay your Slateport encounter until you get a good rod to try for one. Oh, I maybe shouldn't do that. It has takedown. Would have sucked if he went for takedown there. Oh no, he can't. I'm a ghost. That's why I have the Decidueye lead. Phew. Go to Dark type Trust. Oh, Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu is a Dark type? Okay. That's maybe an interesting idea. This is not one of the two that I was considering. Maybe I should. I am really feeling the lack of one. This Drapion, like, struggles to, like, it can't switch into Alakazam and beat Alakazam, which is like, that's gotta be the thing your Dark type does, right? It's gotta beat Alakazam. I thought Chen Pao was post-game. Or maybe it's just hard to encounter and that's why I've never seen anybody with it. Shen Pao. Oh no, it's just a 1% encounter you can't fish for. So I think that's and same with this one. This is probably why neither of these ever show up. Dark Place. This is a cave. Dusk Ball is maybe better than an Ultra Ball. It's definitely cooler looking. Just doesn't beat the Gengar, unfortunately. I actually don't care about the Gengar. Like, Phoebe's Gengar, you mean? I don't care about that at all. I got a Sucker Punch Mawile. Like, for the Elite Four, I actually don't care about a Dark type. It is purely for the trainers between me and the Elite Four. Because I'm trying to build the team so heavily around Mawile getting all kinds of kills, I really need, like, specific counter picks to problematic mons that Mawile can't beat by itself. So, like, the Drapion in Phoebe 2, the Calyrex that has a Sash in Phoebe 2, those are the things that are the most problematic for Mawile. The Gengar is fine, I just kill it with Sucker Punch. Is this gonna die if it uses Struggle? I have no idea how much self-damage Struggle does. Calyrex is hard to deal with. I have a plan for the Calyrex. 25%. Oh shit, so it's close. I should go into Slowbro and heal it. Oh my god! That's a tough misclick. I'm waiting for my stream to catch up to me. That's a tough misclick. Rip Metang. Oh, fuck. I just cannot get steel types, dude. Crap. Like, functionally having Corviknight and Metagross be the two that I lose is really rough. Should have just threw a fucking Master Ball at it. Oh, man. What do I do for steel types? Is there any saving grace for this? What am I coming up on? Ah, that's fucking brutal. 121. This route is complete trash. I mean, I guess it has Flaffy. I do like Flaffy. I don't think it comes to very many fights, but it's got that. Pumpkaboo's fun to say. Kling Klang is not a replacement steel type, I don't think. $122 is where? Where is 122? The heck? Where actually is Route 122? Is it this one? Separate from Mount Pyre. Okay, 122. Not seeing a lot in the way of steel types here. This actually looks kind of bad. What are my fishing waters on 122? Am I having huge oversight here? Is Alolan Sandslash crazy? The rest of this seems like pretty meh. 122. Oh, 121 has the other Slowpoke. I think that's probably worse. 122. Carvana or Grimer? Actually, do you know what? Alolan Muck would be okay. Alolan Sandslash is really good. Okay, sorry, I've missed a bunch of chat. Don't give in to Melmetal. I will not give in to Melmetal, I promise. Did you take the route outside of the spot with all the ghost Pokemon? I did not. Yeah, 122. You can Magpul a Duraludon in Safari. Okay, that's a good option. 123 Sliggoo. You're right. I forgot about Sliggoo. That was in the plan. That was part of what I wanted. I wanted one of Duraludon or Sliggoo. And this is not competing with the Togedemaru, or I guess Rotoms either, right? Okay. And no other steel types. So we can definitely try to Magpul this in 123. I think this is mandatory. Like getting an actually good steel type that is defensive. Mawile is not at all defensive. It's amazing, but it's not defensive. So we probably delay. We certainly delay Safari Zone until we see if we hit Sliggoo, I think. Oh, it's HP Fire Zone? Yeah, not so much. Sliggoo. So check Safari Zone. We were looking at 122 because it's grass. 121 is going to be what? I think 121 is probably we try to static a Flaffy? Like, I think with Decidueye we don't need a Pumpkaboo. Oh, I guess I'll look at Kling Klang, but I think it's probably we try for a Flaffy. I don't want this Xurkitree though. So I guess there's a possibility that we whiff, and I don't want this to be my my schmancy encounter. So I would literally just burn the 121 encounter if we 25% of the time if we miss the Flaffy. But it's only Slowpokes. Oh, Jellicent! Jellicent would be neat. Oh, it's just bad. Okay, then it's not even worth. 122 having access to, like, Alolan Muck would be a solid dark type to make up for the dark half of the problem. It also doesn't get Sucker Punch, though, does it? I'm a huge Alolan Muck fan. I've used a lot of Assault Vest Alolan Muck in draft leagues and also OU. What is this? Takes over in a bit. This is really hard to program. I don't think it gets priority, though, does it? Parting Shot is kind of sweet. I don't know if that's banned. Oh god, it gets Sucker Punch. Okay, so I think we have to try for the Alolan Muck on 122. I really... Drapion is friggin' letting me down. Steely Spirit Clinking. Okay, we'll look at Clinking. Cling Clang. Boosts own and allies... Oh, wow. Okay, so it actually trucks things. And it's like decently bulky. Decently bulky and decently fast, which is cool. Unfortunate that so many signature moves don't work. This is probably okay. Definitely helps from the damage angle, from like a steel damage perspective. So my immediate future is 121, Lily Cove, 122, so 1, 2, 3, Lily Cove, and Pyre. Those are the ones that are sort of close. So 121 is probably a Jellicent, or we try for Clang or Flaffy. Flaffy has the mischance of Zerk, so I think we probably don't go for Flaffy. I really don't want to... I just threw away an entire Metagross for free. I really don't want to throw away another encounter. So I think we probably go for Clang or Jellicent, which I think is probably Jellicent. Might be Clang. We probably wait on this one till 123. So 123 we try for Sliggoo. If we miss, we do Clang. If we hit, we do Jellicent. 122... I guess we could try to pull for the Sandshrew. I'm not sure how great that is. Oh no, we were gonna fish for the Muck. What is my best Muck chance? It is a 40%'s not bad. 40%'s not bad. Okay, so we'll fish for the Grimer Alola on 122. 123, I have all of these mods. I don't have a Surskit. Oh no, 123 was for Sliggoo. And then Lily Cove is either an Arrokuda, a Time Pole... I don't think we're going to go for the Tatsugiri. I don't want a Wailmer. I think I would rather the Arrokuda. Just have something else stupidly fast that is an alternative to Floatzel. Sand is... Oh, it's Ice Scales! That's very cool. I think I'm probably still going to go for the Muck. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have been stuck with, like, just having Drapion as your Dark type, but it feels really bad. I think I have to try to do... Oh, I guess... No, never mind. I have Absol now. I forgot that I got this, because this is just... I got this, like, last stream and I haven't used it yet. Never mind. This solves a huge amount of my Dark type problem. So we definitely don't need to go for the Alolan Grimer. We can try to pull the Slash. What does Slash Senseless look like? Yeah, I fully forgot about Absol. Never mind. Get on the bench, Drapion. Ice Scales. This is special damage. It's not a special wall. That's interesting. Becomes a really solid mixed wall. Even though it still probably dies to most moves. See... Muffins already has Absol in the Elite Four, so I am not very tempted to take it to the E4. I don't need a Dark type. For the E4, though, I got Mawile. I mostly need a Dark type that can switch in on Alakazam and win. Which... Absol can do much better than Drapion. So this opens up 122 to try for a Sand Slash for the flexibility. And then the last one in this area is Pyre encounters, right? So Lily Cove, we try for the Air Code. If I miss, I'm not upset at all. I get another Water Ground type. My current Water is just a Whiscash. I suspect Seismitoad is a lot more generally applicable than Whiscash. But I think I'm still going to go for the Old Rod, probably. I think I'd rather the Arrokuda. I know it has done some really, really nice... It's been a part of some really... Scuda. Some sweet lines that Michael's put together. It's just got like monster stats. It knows exactly what it is and it accomplishes the task like nobody else, which I think is awesome. It gets close combat. All right, yeah, I think we just go for this for just super fast damage mon that hits some coverage that Floatzel can't. Because I've been using Floatzel a shitload. Demolished E4. Ah, man. I think I missed the first 2/3 of it. I think I showed up into Muffin's E4 just in time to see the Glacia Sunstall. And I think Absol probably would have done most of its work the first two bosses, but I can believe it. So the last thing to check is going to be the Pyre encounters. Then I'm going to do my level ups and wrap up. So Mount Pyre. Holy shit, this is a lot of mods. I think I already know what I want to go for though. But we'll do our homework. So this does have Dreepy. 40% at Dreepy, and I'm actually not gonna take this. Is the plan. Because there is a Dragapult right here. So I have a fast dragon type. I got Noivern. I have lots of ghost types. If I need a fast ghost, I have Gengar. I get that, you know, neither of those are a Dragapult, but this mon is not E4, does not have E4 potential to me unless I really need it. We're going to say no to ban it. Cophagrigus, also on the sheet. Mount Pyre's got a lot of shit on the sheet. Yeah, man, Cophagrigus, Runerigus. We already have Haunter. So this would be... Oh man, yeah, we have a 30% at a Grigus, and then another 30% at the other Grigus. Only 10 at Hisui and Zorua. This does have our Lampents and Marowaks, though. So this is actually what I think I'm going to do. I'm almost certain, unless there's like... I'm open to crazy suggestions. This is why I'm talking about it now. So you know, there's time for you guys to offer suggestions. I think I want a Flash Fire for either of these two mods. For one simple reason, Ghost Fire typing is just outstanding into the Elite Four. We see there's 0 in Barak's team, but he's got this Comey instead. We have a Ceruledge here, nothing on Maestro's team. We have a Ceruledge here, and a Skeledirge here. So I don't want to champ Ceruledge. It's already been done 3 times. I don't have a Skeledirge. I do want a firefighting type, or sorry, a fire ghost type. I'll bring Ceruledge if I don't hit anything else through the rest of the run. This is the other part of why I've been delaying, what do you call it? Mirage Tower, is because I would really like access to a sheet unique fire ghost. Yeah, H-Typhlosion, same idea. I don't have access to H-Typhlosion either. So I think I'm probably going to Flash Fire for one of these two mons. I'm okay with either one. They're both Fire Ghosts. Marowak can stand in front of the Electivire on Glacia, which is a really difficult mon to stand in front of. Chandelure can't do that, but has Flash Fire instead of Lightning Rod, so, you know, trade-offs. V-Stripes has a Flutter Mane, so I'm not as tempted to try for a Flutter Mane, to be honest. I mean, this is 1%, and I can't pull it. If I was going for a Flutter Mane, I'd go for it in a different area that's 10% probably. I love Mimikyu, but I don't need it with Mawile, I don't think, and the rest of this floor kind of sucks. Oh, Gimmighoul's probably good, right? This is the one that can evolve, right? So we have a 40% chance at a Golden Go? Steel Ghost? Is Golden Go worth... Oh, wait, you can't make pull for this. Okay, so this would be a random encounter. 40% though. 40% at a Golden Go seems pretty good. Do people not try for this? I'm kind of surprised. I thought this mon was nuts. Or have people try it and missed? I figured at a 40% this would be on the sheet already. That's interesting. I have a Golden Go. It's been really good. I completely believe it. Especially Split 8. Oh man, Split 8 looks nasty too. I love Scrafty. And I love Spiritomb. But I don't think this can compete with the Guaranteed Water Ghost or the Gimmighouls. I love Mismagius. Again, I don't really need it, though. I already have... Look at that. Another opportunity for 1% Rotom. So we can clearly dupes the Rotom that we would hit. Which one is Jugulus? Because if it's Iron, it's probably a Steel type, right? Oh, it's not. Never mind. It's the Hydreigon, and we can't... Try to force it. We can't do here. Poltergeist, I don't think these ones are good enough. This is regular Marowak, which is worse. I guess if you hit Pupitar here, it makes Meteor Falls potentially a little bit better, but I don't think this is good enough. I don't think this is good enough either. Okay, so I think the answer is we either do 40% Gimmighoul or 50% Fire Ghost that's unique. Because you get Elkage if you miss, yeah. Oh, and right, and this does, it's also 40% Dreepy. I think I'm going to go for a 50% non-sheet Fire Ghost. That's what I'm expecting to do on Pyre. Because if I miss here, it's probably a Cophagrigus, because I already have a Haunter. So this gets Claused, which pulls out 20%, which is kind of nice. And also there are other places to try for at least the Chandelier line. This may be it for Marowak, because I missed it west of Mauville. And then the other big one is the Safari Zone. This has so much shit in it. Holy crap. Do people usually just, like, jam the Safari Zone early for, like, I want the 90% melodic, or do you save it to go try to get an E4 mon? You get bundle by trading a Delibird, right? Oh, another Hisuian Arcanine attempt, but you can't flash fire because there's 3 fire types? Not seeing anything great there. Although, I wouldn't mind Electivire. Can we static for this? We can static for Elekid Pichu. Okay, so this is not a 1% Elekid. This is a 25% Elekid. That's cool. Oh, Gliscor! Oh, man. I beg you to try for the Ogre Pawn? How the fuck does this mon work? Just a mono grass type? Oh no, this is the thing that was grass water earlier, wasn't it? It's got a bunch of Ogre Pawns. This hack does not have Terra in it, I don't think. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's kind of like Rotom. So it can go... This is a Terra one, I think. Yeah, okay. So it can go rock, grass, fire, grass, water? 15 on E4. Actually make sure that I don't get there till Christmas. Where is Ogerpon in here? I really like Gliscor. This is kind of tempting. Oh, Kilowattrel's here? Oh shit, there's Kilowattrel and no other electric types. I've seen Toaster destroy the entire game with this mod. This is probably better than trying to static for an Elekid is trying to static for a Kilowattrel. And if I lose, like, there's a chance at a Gliscor. I don't know what a Morgrem is. Oh, it's this homie. This is probably not going to get used, but I guess it's like another dark type option. This seems stacked. I can't get the Executors, I already have one. This is the wrong Gimmighoul, I think. I'd be okay with Mega Alakazam. I'd be okay with... Okay, so this... it looks to me like I should static Southeast to start. Where is the Ogerpon in here? Okay, there is an Amoonguss. So I actually have the Harvestmon. I've had an Executor forever. So this is a 25% Ogerpon for me? How does this work with... there are 3 separate... This is functionally just a 2% Ogerpon, right? So, like, it'd be... It still just splits it evenly between these mons, I think? Both gimmies will evolve. Oh, shit. So this route is kick-ass. Like, Celesteela... I don't think we're going to Meg pull for this. I think I would go for the Kilowattrel, but... If our misses are... The worst miss is Ninetales? That's pretty good. I think all of these mons are awesome. 20, 40, 60, 80. So this is an 80% chance to get something good after losing a 50% chance to get a Kilowattrel? Southeast sounds crazy. I think this is better than a guaranteed melodic. I have a lot of water types, including a Primarina. So I think I'd probably push for Kilowattrel. Northwest. Oh, there's a Piloswine. I love Piloswine. Like Mamoswine is great. I did my casual run Drake with 6 Mamoswines. We do get another shot at Pharaoh if we want it. And Amoonguss is, so Amoonguss is the only other grass. Oh no, Pharaoh. So this is actually a pretty low chance Ogerpon. Because there's like Ogerpon, Amoonguss, and Ferrothorn. So this is only a 1 in 4, right? A 1 in 4 of 50%. So it's way worse than that. So 12.5% chance for an Ogerpon? That seems bad. Also, yeah, okay. So you caught up with me just as I caught up with myself. Ogerpon's cool, but I don't like this is a huge mischance, and this Southeast really doesn't seem to have a mischance. Two instances of Ogerpon. I don't know how that would affect it. Does this mon get anything that's like really broken? IV Cudgel. Oh, this is the, like, you just have an 100 power physical attack on whatever form. It gets Spiky Shield? Is that legal? It is legal. Random superpower. Okay. Does it have decent TMs? The different forms don't get different TMs, right? It's like Rotom where IV Cudgel is like your coverage move. Does it have ground coverage? It has some ground coverage. And U-turn. And play rough. Okay. Knuckle Stack is E4 Trust. It's really not a meme? I will have to look at a Knuckle Stack after. That's a pretty good miss. Heatmore seems awful. Nosepass seems awful. Cyclozar seems awful. So we have, like, if Knuckle's a good miss, Pillow's a good miss. So we have 30% on good misses on that side. Pharaoh is a good miss if we get a grass type. Amoonguss is a bad miss, and Ogerpon is obviously would be the goal. I guided you to the Absol Trust. Maybe I have to delay this to know if this is the mythic that I want to go for or not then. Okay, so does the moveset change at all? So it gets Water Absorb, Mold Breaker. Sturdy! Oh! That's really spicy. Sturdy on a fast attacker is really interesting. Fast attacker with U-turn? It's like, kind of becomes a slow one? Ghost Resist from Sulkier would be better than you'd think. It has a Ghost Resist. That's cool. I will go read that mon when we're done scrolling Ogerpon. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't get anything unique other than Hornleech. So the moves, like, it always has it always has a 100 base coverage move. Spiky Shield, U-turn. Wow, this one seems like gas. And I would have just written it off probably, except I'm really strongly considering trying to pull Shaman. Shaman has Aromatherapy, which is actually relevant for a spot of weirdness. It's got Recover. It can't Healing Wish, which made me sad. I really wanted this to be in E4 range. But it has a reliable recovery. It gets Earth Power, which is really important for Sun Glacia. As is the fact that you can form change it to dodge ground type attacks. So the answer might be that, like, if Ogerpon is an option but it has much lower chances, when I went and looked for where Shaman is from, Shaman is the only grass type in Sky Pillar. How do you get the scripting for the calc? I'm not sure what you mean by scripting. This is just a link in the Discord. I can chuck it in chat if you want. So it might be the case that like we go try for Shaman, and if how do you get this save file for the calc? Oh, that's a different link. Hang on. Here you go. Oh, did that link kind of break? What is? Why did that not link? You may have to copy paste that entire link into your browser. Yeah, Twitch doesn't like it, I think, because it's not a secure connection. But you have to copy paste the entire link. That's the importer. So the plan might be we try to get Shaman, and if I miss, I get over. I try for Ogrepon, but Kilowattrel is I think hard to. The Kilowattrel like section is really stacked. I think that's probably hard to beat. But the Ogrepon does look really sweet. I like that it gets U-turn. Two separate ones. Oh, so then it is 25%. So this means that Shaman would be 50 and Ogrepon would be 25. So that's like a 75% sort of collective almost at hitting one of the grass mythics we want. I'll have to look into whether or not I think Shaman or Ogrepon would be better. Because Ogrepon comes with the opportunity cost of like this insane encounter table. Shaman comes with the opportunity cost of... Oh man, it's actually incredible. Like, this route, like I have a Drapion already. I have a Noivern already. So we have 20% Gardevoir, 5% Drampa, 5% Zurich, 4% Zurich. I have a Lucario already. So there's a cumulative 40% chance that I don't get Shaman, because I can dupe everything else. This is like overwhelmingly likely to be Shaman. Because even if it's not, more than half of the other encounters are dupes, so I can retry the harvest. I think Ogrepon's probably a better Mon, but Shaman is so much easier to get. What else have we got past the Ogrepon? Duraludon. Oh, this is the huge. This is the big steel guy. We'll see if we miss the Sliggoo. Mienshao is nice. Donphan is cool. I don't think this is as good as Southeast though. Oh, this has both Darms. The Icy Darm is the better one though, I think, and we can't try to get this. I guess we could Flash Fire for one of the Darms, or Houndoom. I think the plan is either Southeast or we try for Ogrepon. Missing the Shaman and getting the Guardy would still be sick. Yeah, I completely agree. This is kind of why I'm leaning towards trying for Shaman first, because like, if I miss this, this is okay. Some of the mythics I'm considering at the moment are Shaman and Jirachi, and now obviously also Ogrepon. This Shaman just seems like a high upside to try for this first. So if I were to do it in the other order, does it affect, like, if I run into another one, is it considered Dupe's Claws, or do I just whiff the encounter and you throw away another Metagross? Let's start leveling up some things. My voice is really starting to go. The only answer to this is probably, like, I think the Shaman has way better odds. And I think the Kilowattrel and Gliscor and whatnot as backups are just fantastic. I will probably have to do some more E4 projections with, like, all three of Jirachi and Shaman and Ogrepon and see what they look like. But I think the Shaman encounter table is by far the most favorable to me. I'm really, really likely to get one. Jirachi is, I think, also a coin toss in Meteor Falls. Yeah. Although, like, I have to wait until I can get to the dragon route, so like if I miss the Jirachi... Oh, no, I can't do that because of the Sliggoo. Maybe I can dupe the Sliggoo. So then, like, my miss would be a dragon, which would be sweet. How do we get Shaman or Guardy? In Sky Pillar, I have a Harvest Executor. So Shaman is a 50% encounter. I already have Drapion, so this 40% is a dupe. I already have Noivern, so this 20% is a dupe. So the only things that I could get are Drampa, Zorark, or Zorark. So this is 15%, which is halved because I'm trying, like I'm 50%ing into Shaman. And if I miss that, like the only other thing is a Gardevoir, which is it's the most likely thing if I whiff on Shaman. Yeah, Harvest is the grass type Flash Fire. So this is really, really strong Shaman encounter potential. And Shaman is not on the sheet yet, and it's good into Glacia Sun. And I need whatever my pseudo is has to be good, or not my pseudo, whatever my legendary is has to be good into Glacia Sun. And ideally also into Glacia Hail. Both of those are looking pretty sketchy right now. That's 68, that's 68. Man, imagine if this box had a Metagross. No, it never had a Metagross. You never didn't have it. We're simply leaving it for Cap. I'm gonna leave myself a break in the box where I left off. So these are all these are 71s. This is a 68. This is 68. Okay. I gotta turn down the volume on that. That follow button always makes me jump so hard. Alolan Creed, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you've been enjoying the stream. We're not going to be doing anything else super interesting. I'm going to level up my mons, check out some followers, and then wrap up likely. But I hope you've enjoyed the rest of it. Thank you for the follow. And Stalford, thanks for the same. And also the same. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming again this week or not. This is my last week of work, so it's likely to be very, very busy. And then next weekend, I'm going to be away visiting some family. And then after that, I am unemployed. And I'm taking a week off before I really get into the swing of being unemployed. So there should be, not this coming week, but the week after, I'm hoping to get through a lot of the rest of the game, hopefully. Ogerpon, huh? Muffins did talk me into the Absol gamble, along with many others, and it did work out well. I don't know though, that Kilowattra Glisar table is something else. And I'd be like, oh, you know, maybe I don't need a Kilowattrel as much because I have a Jolteon, but I've seen the shit that Kilowattrel can do, and it's crazy. Like, I still don't like that mon's design, but it's definitely effective. Oh man, you know what I was doing? I was saving Beldum for the New Game Plus. That's what I was doing. I just hadn't realized it yet. Exactly. We'll wait for Cap to champ it, and then I can use it in the New Game Plus. Can't wait to get bodied by 1.3. Oh man, this is already 71. Oh right, because he had to 1v1 the Reggie. So it's Rain Root, Rival, and then is it immediately Sun Root or is it Aqua stuff? I could check, but I really want to finish mashing all of these level ups so we can get to the exciting new mons. Oh man, what have I already done for him? There is one encounter I would still very much like for the E4. Is anybody? I'm not going to confirm if you guess correctly, but I will give you that as a tidbit. There is an encounter that I have not had yet that I very, very strongly want for my Elite Four plans. There's a super early teaser for the E4 team. That's how you know I've been thinking about it. Is it guaranteed or good shot at it? That's probably answerable. It's a good shot. It's not guaranteed. I think there may be ways to guarantee it, but I think it probably requires a significant amount of encountering. You know how Michael was like, there's a series of encounters that I could do to maybe guarantee that I get a Dusclops in Victory Road? Where, you know, with enough encounters you can kind of guarantee some of the late game stuff. So I don't know that I can necessarily guarantee it, but I believe there are other encounters that I can get to make it more likely. I have got to be more organized about this. So Aurora 68, Senti, and Lucaria. Okay. I put this on the wrong side of the gap. Alright, 7 mons to go, and then we get to check out the new ones. Aurora Veil. I think that's banned. Man, so unfortunate. Alola Ninetales, the Insta-Snow Aurora Veil mon, and you can't use Insta-Snow, and you also can't use Aurora Veil. I might do a non-sheet run for 1.3. I think that's going to be much harder, and I think that would be fun. I got no idea. Let's go Lapras. Lapras is a very cool mon. I was upset on your behalf when you whiffed on it. I know it was one you wanted on your list. That Water Dragon Mega? Oh, very, very cool. Very hard to kill. At least you're not running away from Metagross, though, right? E4 band 100%. Wow. Still have to find some way to sack that Indeedee for value at some point. I was gonna say we have 7 mons to level up, but we only have 6. At least it'll fit in the party better. Meteor Mash. That can miss, so I don't think that's usable. Cool though. And it's just Orbital. And the new mods. I'd like to bury this somewhere in the second box, so let's go grab one of the new mods. Oh right, shiny limes. Oh, Mantike is cute. I love his smiley face. So good. That's very, like, cute derpy. Man, this is actually a really nice shiny color sprite. I think he looks very cute. Oh, Noibat also cute. Oh, his eyes are huge. That's nice. God, so many of these are so awesome. And then just wrote him. Very cool. Alright, let's get some guys to level cap. One more. Let's go, Fred. Oh, I forgot. I guess, I have an Excadrill now. That should help the steel situation a lot, too. I think I still want to go for the Hisui and Sliggoo. Because I think that's going to be more bulky than Excadrill is. This is more offensive, but really nice. I'm also pretty hyped to have a ground type that isn't slow as fuck. Because Clodsire is like 30 or 20, and then Mudsdale is the other, and that's it. So this is a big quality of life improvement for the team. How do you evolve Woobat? Is it friendship, maybe? Aeroblast? Oh my goodness. This mon's gonna be nuts. Move over, Togekiss. Guaranteed Noivern. I see why that just makes everything else the best thing you can do. Oh no. I'm not actually sure what I want to evolve this into yet. I should keep it as a Snorunt. What is the berry that makes Mons like you? Is it an item? We're just gonna go back to Dewford. Pomeg. We'll just go back to Dewford. I may not have any. This will be faster. Oh no. Okay, I did already have one. Oh, Toaster just started streaming too? Perfect. I will save in the Fortree Center, and then I'm going to ship the stream over to Toaster. For those of you who are unfamiliar, he already has a Hall of Fame run on this game. Oh man, I turn orange and I'm named Limes! That's funny. He's doing a New Game Plus that is also reset on death. It is kind of wild that he's already gotten as far as he has. I guess we should probably log off with the Rotom this time. That's kind of the cool mana of the stream. Thank you guys for watching as always. Sorry about the bit of a delay between streams. There's going to be another delay. This one might be bigger. May not be streaming until about a week or so from now. And then should be more frequent again. Thank you guys very much for popping by. A good mixture of fights and counters, and I'm going to go raid Toaster. So if you'd like to go watch Toasters, feel free to stick around for a moment, and I will ship you all over there. Toaster Daydream. There we go. Thank you guys all very much once again. I'll see you next time. And also, as always, in the Discord.
You're using a Colbur berry, and it's the exact same principle as with